hello, testing. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Happy Friday. So, as you guys can see, hi, Sticks. Hello. As you can see, today we're not playing a new game. We're going back to PDR just to make up for, like, the one day I missed for streaming today and the 2 days that I missed yesterday. So, yeah, we're gonna be continuing with chapter 14, but before that, we are gonna be watching the new 4.3 trailer that just dropped for Honkai Star Rail. So let's go and watch that first. Okay, alright. I think it should be fine now. Hold on. Wait. Okay, it should be fine now. Right, guys. Okay, let me just make sure. Okay, everything should be okay now. I think maybe OBS doesn't like it when I try to open WaterFox. Because this only happens when I open WaterFox. Hopefully, okay, we'll just watch one video and then we'll immediately go back to PGR. So hopefully this won't happen again. Okay. Okay, I think you guys are back. I think you guys should be able to hear me. Okay, let's just watch this. OBS, please don't wig out again.
Himeko never left Plain Arcadia.
The Himeko we know was a fake all along! And that's why her new SP looks younger. Oh.
Mother of Imagenesis.
We're meeting D
May
Graphia?
she come forth and deliver us into the
Or is
world
Graphia gonna turn out to look exactly like Himeko?
Blade, you sure about this?
Whether as Yin
That's right, we get the new Blade XP first. Also, I saw someone who has red hair behind them.
has reached its end.
Could that be the real Himeko or Graphia?
Veracity as my forge,
Veracity!
and abundance as my iron. Die
I think Evernight also has something to do with Veracity, but it hasn't been confirmed, I think, maybe?
and let death 1,000 times over be the
As cool as your SP looks, Blade, I'm sorry, but they're releasing a new Himeko. I must have her instead.
Just as you suspected, there is a 52% probability that Mr. Ryusuke was being used by Asat Pramod.
Who's Asat Pramod again? Oh, it's that guy! Young Himeko!
demonstrate your defiance.
Oh!
Whether we chose this path,
It's the Lord Ravager that's going after... going after Aha.
O denizens of this
Oh, and then I think that's supposed to be Graphia.
it was I, Asat Pramod, who delivered every promise of beauty to this Arcadia in advance.
Beauty. What does Idrilla have to do with this?
Indulge in these long overdue
God damn it. I'm seeing too much of Himeko in this trailer. Someone please keep her on the train. I don't want Night Glow to start playing. Okay, let's see. I noticed a bunch of things actually. Okay, let's see. Okay.
May she come forth and deliver us into the
Hey
world
Spirit.
in
Welcome. Can check out the new alpha animation.
Blade,
I think I'll leave that for once I actually catch up with the story. Okay, that I'm not sure if that's supposed to be Graphia or supposed to be young Himeko. Yeah, Mommy Himeko mentioned I'm gonna be pulling for her when she comes out. It's gonna be a while though. I think for 4.3 it's just gonna be Blade. Blade is the only new character that they're gonna release.
war is
And Blade is gonna be flashing back to his older form, it seems. He's gonna turn back into
veracity as my
Yinqing for his ult, it looks like.
my iron. Die 1,000 deaths.
Yeah, Yinqing. Okay, let's see. I noticed the characters behind him here are different. I think that's supposed to be Jingliu, Kafka, wait, who is that? Oh, I think that was Asheville.
Dying flesh be the iron.
That last flash was supposed to be Asheville, so all of the people who probably knew him while he was Yinqing.
Be the hammer. Are you ready?
Ow, Aang, no.
Your vengeance
I have
against
Aang,
our
old Blade.
just as you
I have Aang in
suspected,
my lap right now,
there
and
is
he
a
is fighting.
52% probability that Mr. Ryusuke
Not our
was being
grandfather.
used by Asat Pramod.
Our other grandfather. So that's supposed to be
Used by
young
Asat
Himeko.
Pramod.
I think they're gonna reveal what young Himeko looks like, which I'm very, very glad. It seems like they're not using another NPC like another generic NPC model for her, like what they did with Finon. You know, Child of Finon was just a generic NPC model.
The world's end is
And I think they're also gonna be revealing Graphia would also look like Himiko. There she is! The young Himiko. Looks like the young Himiko fought Asat Pramat. So maybe that's gonna reveal that Asat Pramat, that Lord Ravager, is, or like, was a part of the games last time. Hold on, I wanna see all of the characters here. The newer animation is just a peek at her new frame and her imaginary scenario. Don't think it includes any spoilers. Let me snuggle. He's not trying to snuggle. He's trying to just wiggle. Hold on, I want to see who all these characters are. Okay, I saw a young Himiko, Silver Wolf, and then... Oh, okay. 2 versions of the Trailblazer. 3, 4. Blade. I think I saw Sunday. Yeah, pretty sure that was Sunday and Dan Hung. And Welt and our Himiko. We lose the mask again. Okay, that... I can't tell if that's supposed to be Himiko or if that's supposed to be Graphia, because it doesn't look like the Himiko that was here early on. I am gonna be analyzing this so hard. Okay. Here.
the world's end isn't the tavern. Then what is it?
Let's see. Okay, it doesn't look like that Himiko. It don't look like that Himiko. It looks so most likely the one that appeared just now was Graphia. So it's gonna be like how pretty much all of Goku's descendants look like him. It's gonna be that kind of situation. Alright, so I can't believe it. We're meeting the Lord Ravager this time. So this time there's gonna be a Lord Ravager and a Stellaron Hunter. Well, a bunch of Stellaron Hunters on this planet. Kind of like how it was on the Xianzhou. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, it looks like new relics. Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's all. I'm gonna be looking forward to all of that. Hold on, let me try to switch to the game and hopefully OBS doesn't crash. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be watching any new videos of PGR, because the last time you guys made me watch the Selena video, it turns out to be a sneak peek at her new frame, at one of her the cappuccino frame, and it turns out to be kind of a spoiler for a part of the story I haven't gotten to yet. So I'm not gonna trust you guys anymore when it comes to PGR stuff. I'm gonna just leave any PGR video for after I'm done with the game, after I've caught up with the entire story, which I won't be able to do if I don't continue with it now. I'm gonna continue, and hopefully we can finish chapter 14 tonight. We have like 50% left, maybe 48%. No! God damn it, OBS. God damn it, OBS! I swear to God, OBS. Okay, no. Alright, seems fine. Okay, we have... Oh no, it's not 48%. It's, yeah, a little less than half left. Okay, we can finish this. We can finish this tonight. Hello, Alpha. Welcome. Oh, that's right. Chrome is basically almost half dead. I think his current frame is pretty much scrapped at this point. So, yep, we're gonna get a new Chrome frame. Hold on, let me drink before I start yapping, speaking again, reading. Okay. In the glare of white light, Chrome opens his eyes. No? Very motivated Alpha, does the new animation include spoilers? Yeah. Okay, I'll watch it at the end then. Because I really do feel like it's better for me to just leave it until she actually appears in the game for me. But I'll watch one video about it at the very end of the stream then. So you guys better remind me before I just end the stream. The scene and sounds before him are like a false curtain of night. It's chaotic and difficult to distinguish. I think this is supposed to be Chrome's new frame. I think they have the same jaw. Pretty sure. A familiar figure is standing to the side silently watching him on the maintenance table. Oh, his dad. I was about to say, is it Asimov? It's Daddy. Daddy Smith. In his discombobulated memory, Chrome subconsciously utters a name. The only spoiler is Alpha being real Lucia was... Yeah, I guess I already know. You know, only the latest one. Okay, so just open the official PGR channel and then pick the latest video. As he comes to his senses, he realized what he'd said. Mr. Smith, I've already received the report from your comrades. Ah, Aang! Oh my god. You have to realize that you are small. Okay? You're small, so you can't just jump off my lap. I know you have 9 lives, but I don't think they come pre-installed. I think you need to earn them through experience. Okay, let me put you down. Today, I gave Aang a heart attack. Like, I put him in a different room because I wanted to... I usually leave him just in my bedroom, but I wanted to, like, clean up a bit because he made kind of a mess, so I put him in a different room for a bit while I cleaned up, and then once I was done, I, like, opened the door to the other room. I think because, you know, he's in a new environment, he was extra cautious and, like, on edge the whole time, so, like, when I just suddenly opened the door like that, he just jumped and went, wow! Like that. I gave him a little tiny heart attack. The poor boy. Yeah, Alpha, it's also Lucia. We already know this at the time. It has beautiful Alpha face in the thumbnail. Okay, pick the latest video with the beautiful Alpha face in the thumbnail. I've already received the report from your comrades, but we need to report it to our superiors. Wan Chi's already taken care of that. Ah, Wan Chi's taking care of all the paperwork. It's fine. It's fine, Chrome. Just rest. Hassan was really bent out of shape over the news about Nugget. I almost forgot about him. Yeah, we met Nugget last time. Vonnegut. Vonnegut. Good job, everyone. A new agent is troubling news. Enough. Let's discuss the mission later. Give me a few minutes with Chrome. I need to speak to him privately. Don't go saying you're disappointed in him, father. Please. Huh? Kamui is reluctant to leave, but once she manages to push him out of the sealed lab. But Lucia is also Lucia, so Lucia is Lucia. It's Lucia squared, the one with the little number 2 at the top. You hate the Nugget guy, but I like him. He's such a simp for Chrome. That was something I wasn't expecting out of him. it was kind of a good thing to add to, you know, really flesh out his character. Before you do, I need to sync with the current research progress. Once you leave, I'll add an inhibitor to Chrome's new frame. Asimov points to the new frame's neck. Don't worry about where it's located. That's the most effective spot. It may not be an invert device, but don't remove it all willy-nilly. It can help you stabilize your mind and reduce the probability of deviation and corruption. Oh! So he doesn't get to become an ascendant or a transcendent, but he does get added immunity, maybe? A little increased, immunity. Hold on. Aang, what are you doing? Stop. He just made a little mess. God damn it, Aang. Alright, it's fine. I can clean it later. It's okay. Yeah, Lucia squared. You hate him because of chapter 31. Oh, he comes back! That's great news! More Nugget! You hate him because Alpha hasn't killed him yet. Constructs don't just get resistance. So, I mean, reduced probability of deviation and corruption sounds like increased resistance. Oh, constructs don't get immunity, you mean, just resistance. Okay. Even if you encounter high-intensity interference, it will prevent you from losing control when your mind becomes corrupted from memory deviation or other symptoms. Glory is now capable of handling daily operations. In the future, you can link with your comrades just as before. Okay, so while he's in the new frame now, he won't be linked to them like before. Then would they need a human commandant to help with them now? Until Chrome can link up again? You just need to know one thing. The risk has decreased significantly, but that doesn't mean it's safe as Arclight. Oh. How low is the probability? For daily activities around Babylonia, the risk is infinitesimal. Infinitesimal. However, if your mind deviates after being damaged or hacked by the enemy in battle, you will be more susceptible to corruption. If your corruption reaches a critical level, you'll need a commandant that can resist these symptoms in order to stabilize your mind. Okay, so up to a certain point, he will need a commandant. Alpha, yeah. Usually when people, add names together like that, it means you're shipping them. But if it's Alpha and Lucia, would it count as self-cessed? If it's Kamui and Kamu, would that also be self-cessed? But there doesn't seem to be any commandants that can resist memory corruption. Do you really understand? Seems to be correct. Meaning, only the Grey Raven Commandant is your only hope. This serious injury still isn't enough for you to recognize the limitations of constructs. Father, I feel like if he does recognize the limitations now, kinda too late. I don't think you're keeping Chrome's flesh and blood body on, like, cryostasis or anything. I don't think there's any way to put him back. There's no way to put the genie back in the bottle, as they say. As I said, if you can adapt to a specialized frame without any injury, then I will accept your choice. It's self-love, Alpha Lucia. I'm sure there are people who ship Alpha and Lucia. I mean, why not, right? They're the only two who can truly understand each other and their love for their sister. But by the looks of it, you seem to be willing to pay an even greater price. Canon after wintering shackles. Okay, so it does become canon at one point. Yay, Yuri! I once said that the Commandant was indeed a useful thing, but now that's changed. Do you remember our chess match? You said to me, if you choose to abandon your troops, the war will end faster. Okay, this is something that happened in his interlude, I'm pretty sure. You taught me to look to the future while watching the present. You still don't understand why other commandants can't do it. Yeah, why can't you guys do it? Get to my level. Skill issue at this point. I'm using my own method to collect useful things and create a future of my choosing. And is that to use everything you have to surpass Smith? Correct. I refuse to abandon past events and my past self. Most importantly, I refuse to abandon a single soul. This redemption is my own. You understand them better. I mean, the only way you can understand them better is by you yourself becoming a construct like them. Once you get involved in this vortex, your battle will spread from the battlefield to every corner of your life. The cage of sight, the noose of language, and the abyss of power will come for you as you gasp for air at night. Why are you trying to scare him, Daddy-o? Do you think humans that don't have to go into battle live a life of leisure? Even the undefeated Commandant is bound by these invisible ropes. True. No matter what, the Grey Raven Commandant is still just a squishy human. Seeing his father, who had always been strict, show a solemn expression, Chrome gently grabs his hand. Why are you like this, Aang? Okay, I'm using, like, paper towels, toilet paper, to clean up his messes and stuff. And he's unrolling the toilet paper, and basically just clawing at it, just playing with it like that. I should get him some toys. I should probably do that. Because now he's just playing with the toilet paper. You know what? Sure, go play with it. Go crazy. I'll clean it up later. You're playing FNF? Five Nights at Freddy's? Fate Stay Night? Wait, what's FNF? You don't know you're not a shipper in mobile and it's freaking hard? You'll become the Commandant. You won't think you, Lucia. The only ship you believe in is you and Alpha. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I know what it's like with you guys at this point. Seeing his father, who'd always been strict, show a solemn expression, Chrome gently grabs his hand. I'm already in the eye of the vortex. The moment I decide to become Chrome and serve as a bridge, I was ready to pay double the price. Chrome, all I cared about were methods and results. I've never asked you about your reasons. You know the consequences of stepping into the eye of the vortex. Why do it? For the sake of change. I remember what someone said about change when your procedure succeeded. Whether you become the blade or the blade wielder, having the determination to join the battlefield will result in the same fate. I'll tell you the same thing. Whether the blade depends on its Whether the blade depends on its wielder or the wielder depends on their blade, both rely on what is useful nearest to them. You never disappoint me, Chrome. Are you sure? Maybe you should tell him that more often, like a good father. Friday night funkin'. That's what it is? Thank you for your praise. Thank you for your guidance. I heard Mr. Asimov say that the first transfer to a specialized frame has a high risk of causing your mind to delve into chaos. Is Asimov his last name? I'm just realizing, Mr. Asimov? So does that mean this is his surname, his family name, and he has a different first name? Why is he just Mr. and not Doctor? Why does anyone call him Dr. Asimov? I mean, I know he's not, a medical kind of doctor, but you would think being like the head researcher, being the one who makes most of the frames for the constructs, you would think he'd at least have a doctorate or 3, right? Chrome saying glory. I have to imagine it in a British accent, like glory, or something like that. So, Grey Raven Commandant is key to this operation? Correct. Leave it to me. Don't want you going solo again. Oh, so Chrome's dad is busting us out. But Mr. Smith, think of it as a gift for proving your determination. As far as I know, a lot of people are being driven by a variety of reasons to free the Commandant. I'm just going to deliver the last piece of the puzzle. And probably get the Oh, you again! I was about to say, he's probably gonna get the Grey Ravens to owe him one for getting their Commandant out. I was not expecting to see this face so soon. You call him Asimov. Glory is his new frame model. Chrome Glory. Oh wait, what was his last model? Oh, Arclight is his last model, right? So the new one is Glory, the last one is Arclight. Sorry, I thought his usual one, the one where he says requesting support, I thought that one was Glory. Your crown is inverse. I feel like I should decorate the office to accommodate this many visitors. Collins, I came here to discuss something with you. You know, he kind of fell in love with Luna after she became an Ascendant. Are we sure he doesn't have her in his basement or something? Wouldn't be the worst thing he's ever done to a child. Just arrived and someone's already down. Hi, Query. Welcome back. Hello. Okay, Arclight is the requesting support one. Oh, discuss what? We've got an urgent mission and the Grey Raven Commandant is in stable condition. I don't think there's any need to continue observation. Seems like all of my guests are here for the same reason today. The Commandant's mind beacon has, in fact, been polluted. You don't want a repeat of what happened to Ravenge, right? Ravenge died, right? Why do I keep forgetting this? He's dead. He's on the list of killed in action, right? He's gone. So Ravenge was working for Collins, or like following his orders. And in that regard, I'll have the Grey Raven Commandant get treatment in the Star of Life. No need to bother your men. President Hassan. He smiles sardonically, stressing each word. Aren't we partners? Don't be ridiculous. Besides, once we have enough evidence, this matter should be handed over to a person with greater expertise. You killed Ravage. I see. Yeah, so once and for all, he's dead, right? He's not coming back as a construct or like as a corrupted or anything, right? Because if he does come back, then I would hope that the current Grey Raven Commandant would get the chance to, do something about it, to take him out once and for all. Even if the Commandant's mind beacon is polluted without causing any corruption. The Grey Raven Commandant is a ticking time bomb. If those accusations stick, what price are you willing to pay for your actions? Star of Life soft bed, my beloved. They don't have any beds right now. Apparently they're all full. And that's why Chrome has been treated by Asimovo instead of at the Star of Life. Stick? Have you found Luna? Of course not. I don't believe you. That looks like the face of a kidnapper. We're powerless to do such a thing. Who do you think we are, Grey Raven? If you think Grey Ravens can do that, then put them out there. Put them out on the field. Why are you keeping them locked up? This will lead to victory or something is his new favorite line. Okay, so no more requesting support. Whether that be the previous Grey Raven or this Grey Raven, they all have something to do with the Ascendants. Even if those slackers under my command captured that Ascendant, she'd be rescued in no time. Fine, I'll take responsibility for whatever happens. Oh, are you willing to act as a guarantor for the Grey Raven Commandant? Did Alpha get beta updates? Huh. I think she did, right? I remember Spirit or someone else mentioning that she got not debuffed, maybe that she was powered down a little. I think someone mentioned in chat before. That's right. Collins' smile is fixed firmly on his face. Alright, very well. Seems like you've got something up your sleeve if you're willing to make such a decision. Well, I guess I should tip my hat to you then. I tip my hat to you, good sir. Since I have your word, I'll let the Grey Raven Commandant go for the time being, considering you and the others came all this way today. However, quitting isn't exactly my forte. I don't exactly remember, but during Luna's interlude, right? Did he already have gray hair back then? Wasn't he blonde? I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure he didn't have gray hair back then. So the fact that he has different hair now, I guess that means that at least, you know, a few years have passed. Because I don't remember, he did look, you know, he did have the same face, but I don't really remember him having silver hair like this. Don't imagine her getting one. I was the one who said she was weak. Oh, that was you. She's still weaker than Spectre. Spectre as in Teddy. So Teddy Spectre is considered not good to pull. If we can finally close the book on this matter, I'll welcome the talented Commandant to help us create a future for humans. Why does that sound more like a threat? After more than 2 days in this blinding light. Oh yeah, no food, no water, no sleep. Dang. I should be dehydrated at this point. Right as your cognition begins to blur, the door opens once again. You're free to go, Commandant. The confined treatment over. I'm free. Freedom! Can't say for sure. Anyhow, you're free to go for the time being. Temporary freedom! Seeing you struggle from exhaustion, Celica escorts you to the regional shuttle en route to Zone B3 of the Science Council. You should be wheeling me out in a wheelchair at this point, Celica. Spectre, she's stronger. Spectre is still the main DPS. Oh, so Spectre is good. Hasen is sitting in the cabin as if waiting for you. You made it, Commandant. I've got good news and bad news. Which one do you want to hear first? What I want first is the toilet. They left me in that one room for 2 days and I have not pissed or shit in so long. The good news is you no longer need to have confined treatment. Yay! The bad news is you're still under observation. Less yay. They'll be watching your every move from here on out. The main reason you were let go is because you're needed for a mission only you can perform. What they do in law? Hasen and Celica quickly fill you in on the recent events. Oh yeah, we got a lot of catching up to do. Chrome's injured? Correct, we're short-staffed and new issues keep popping up. Good news is, at least we're not falling again. At least Babylonia is staying in the sky this time. I was able to get you out because I also wanted you to help Chrome maintain mind stability until the frame transfer is complete. According to Strikehawk's intel, the new agent is incredibly dangerous and also has a crush on their captain. We should avoid engaging him though, since we're still recovering from the last large-scale battle. The red tide also poses an issue. Based on Wan Shi's report, the red tide in the underground waterway has been diluted, but it's still of considerable size. Spectre is so good, we use 2 amplifiers and 1 tank instead of our ice attacker, Chu Shukra. Alpha gotta get a buff, it's a must. Make her a strong SSS Spectre. Okay. Huh, I didn't know that Teddy was like considered really good. I'm pretty sure she's her banner was up when I first started playing PGR. Maybe I should pull for her, you know, just to commemorate my first time playing PGR, because her banner was the one, I think, was the one that was up on my first day. We've confirmed that the core fragment has been destroyed. Whether there is some other force controlling it, or there's just some residual liquid incapable of expanding, it still needs to be destroyed. She needs to be as strong as SSS did Teddy at SS0 to become meta. Oh, she's free! Oh my god, that's right, you guys mentioned she was free, but I don't think I was able to get her at that time because I was too low level. I think they wouldn't let me do that in the service shop. Okay, I should probably check that out later then. You don't need to pull for her. Alright, I'ma go check out the service shop, right? Okay, note to self, get Teddy from service shop, and also to watch the new alpha video. We wasted enough time already. If we wait any longer, that'll just mean more trouble down the line. Do we still need to deploy bid domain nodes? No, I've spoken with Asimov, and we've determined that a tactical unit will be more effective at conducting a precision strike underground. The structure's interior isn't particularly large, and the amount of red tide doesn't justify the use of the Longinus arsenal. Okay, So no Buster Call. More importantly, we can't play a numbers game with bit domain nodes against such a dangerous enemy. Strikehawk is familiar with the area, but Chrome's new frame is still being field tested in active combat. The mission poses too great of a risk without your help, Commandant. Alright. Does that mean that my Grey Ravens are going down too? Because, you know, if it really is that dangerous, with a new agent and with Gabriel and with whatever Cinderella is, wouldn't more, you know, more hands on deck be better? Otherwise, Teddy being free is still a better option. Okay. Considering that you may encounter that agent again, I suggest you take a member of Grey Raven with you. Yay! Cover your tracks and avoid direct confrontation with the enemy. I wonder if there are gonna be some people like that, you know, where they consider, they already have Teddy Spectre for free and stuff, so they consider maybe they don't need the new alpha. I'm sure there are some players like that, I guess. Can you kill Collins? Maybe later. They're baiting you. They're trying to differentiate between the true alpha fans and the meta slaves. Yeah, only one? We can't bring them all my 3 Ls? According to Kamui and Wanchi's intel, the area is quite narrow. Additional members will only be disadvantageous. Your Strikehawk will also be accompanied by a completely independent team during the mission. Oh. Don't worry about them, just mind your own area. One more thing, 21 constructs were assembled as part of an auxiliary team to investigate the surrounding area. However, their transport craft was destroyed. Oh, and they sought refuge in the underground city. Rescue them if you still got enough strength in you. 21? 21 constructs? You guys misplaced 21. A classroom full of constructs. And you want me to go fetch them? Fine. You better be increasing my pay for this. You better be increasing my, what's it called? When I retire, my retirement funds, you better increase those. If there are no further questions, I'll have Celica inform Lucia to wait by the transport craft. Oh, you already chose Lucia for me. Okay. What about Liv? What about Lee? Yeah, I mean, with Chrome's new frame being so risky as is, wouldn't it be better to have, you know, additional support? Wouldn't it be better to have another medic with us? Give me Lucia, let me in. Should have worded that a bit better. 9 plus 10 constructs, damn. I don't think that equals to 21, Rojak. By the way, welcome. Hello. Welcome. Based on team composition and combat ability, Lucia is the most suitable candidate. Okay, sure. Oh, that's right. We're also like kind of tracking down Alpha, so can read your mind because we're the same person. Don't make it weird. Yeah, we're kind of tracking down Alpha there too, so yeah, having Lucia there would maybe bait Alpha into coming out, into revealing herself. Hassad and Celica fall silent. After a 10-minute drive, the 3 of you arrive at Asimov's sealed lab. Chrome! He's asleep. Entering the sealed lab, Chrome is lying quietly on the maintenance table, as if asleep. Lucia, tangent date. Is it really a date if the rest of Strikehawk is coming with us? He's still conscious. I've put his frame into sleep mode to prevent any further corruption and damage. However, I still need to confirm a few things, so I've kept the voice and audio module operational on his Arclight frame. Okay, Arclight is the old one. New one is Glory. I can give you 10 minutes if there's anything you need to say. Wake up! No, that's all I have to say. His condition. My mind is stable. It shouldn't cause you any trouble. I mean, if you're sure. Dungeon date! Little do I know that Alpha could have worded it away perfectly. Magic Spirit, something like, I can read your mind because I'm in your head. Nope, that's creepier. How did you manage to make it creepier, Croy? Not gonna lie. Vima is a good name. Oh, Vima? I've been reading it as VMA in my head. Your spirit's out the You're not real. Our spirit has just been talking to himself this whole time. Makes sense, actually. I mean, are you in pain? I'll get used to it. Quit being overdramatic. Only if necessary. You mean to keep your mind stable? Chrome nods slightly. His injuries had already pushed his frame past its limit. All he can do now is rely on those machines to maintain consciousness. Sorry for dragging you on a mission right as you leave that prison. Oh yeah, I haven't slept in like over 2 days. I mean, you know, him being in this situation is what got the Commandant out, but also, doesn't the Commandant kind of deserve a nap at this point? You're one and the same, you and I. You fulfilled your promise. But I am you, and you are me. Hearing the news about the specialized frame from Hassan, a sense of uneasiness fills your mind. Even with Asimov's breakthrough, Glory is still far from stable. As if affected by a memory replay, Lucia's blank gaze after transferring frames flashes before your eyes. Then I am the storm that is approaching. Then here I realize, yet we are connected by that one feeling. Okay, well, you guys have fun singing karaoke in chat. There's still a lot we don't know about the frame. Are you sure you want to change your frame now? I mean, the current frame is also pretty much busted, so yeah, now is the best time. That's why I have you. And one day when I'm not here, if we're on different missions, you run the risk of mind deviation. There is only one way to make sure that that never happens. Chrome, you gotta join Grey Raven. That's the only way to make sure that we stick together. Then allow me to come find you. Chrome's voice remains soft, but it has a tone of unquestionable firmness. Is the reality of the situation that optimistic? Are you really gonna be able to find me? Of course, I'll have several backup plans just in case. I take that to mean that you're gonna be sticking a tracker on me, huh, Chrome? You're just gonna constantly have my location turned on? Hear a sense of uneasiness in his voice, as if he'd sensed something. If you let me, that is. He's asking... You asking for my permission to stalk me, huh? V-Slide on DMC, there will be bloodshed. They don't pay you enough for this musical, fellas. We all deserve garlic bread bonus. You're emo poet. You'll take the extra help. Of course, you got me out of there. Thank you. Yeah, let's hold hands. This must be a very scary thing for you, huh? As if to give him some peace of mind, you gently hold Chrome's hand. Yes, the least we can do. Time is of the essence. Let's begin. This is the second time I've conducted a specialized frame transfer. Second? I know Lucia was first, but doesn't Kamu count? Because, you know, he basically had to transfer Kamu out of Kamui and into a whole separate frame. Asimov had a stern look on his face. We've made a breakthrough with the technology, but there's a higher degree of uncertainty compared to Plume. In order to avoid mind deviation, you'll need a more integrated connection with Chrome than a standard link. And how do I do that? Chrome needs some garlic bread. No wonder he looks so pale. No wonder don't you know that eating garlic bread adds more of a tan, adds more of a bronze to your look? Man in the mirror, the only one left. Garlic bread bonuses is only for me. I'm not sorry. Then that's not really a bonus, is it? I'll use this machine to allow you to dive deep into his mind and establish an internal link. It'll allow you to see his thoughts and condition in real time. Does Chrome know? Do I have his consent to see his thoughts? I told him before you got here. Luna makes the garlic bread. Ah, makes sense. She is the same color as garlic. You just need to hold on while the link is being established. After that, it'll stabilize. If you don't have any questions, lie down on the spare maintenance table over there. Understood. Bring him back. Before you can ask what Asimov meant, your memory falls into darkness. I am the dark. Aisha baby Chrome. Well, no, it's the baby Langston. Your garlic bread holding days are over. Oh no, is this how it starts? The war over garlic bread? Asimov in front of his tech, there's no privacy at all. Garlic bread storage is the battle for the garlic bread. Falling into Chrome's chaotic mind, all you can see is a little boy wandering aimlessly. Who am I? Where am I? Although there was no answer to these basic questions, he steps forward into the darkness. I am the dark. Alright, understood. As if following an order. Did I pass? As if trying to reach a target. I won't let you down. As if stuck in a cage. Gather everything that is of use, put them together, then create a perfect me. As if scavenging through despair. Useless. Like, be grateful, or else. I saw what you wrote, Motivated Alpha. Don't think I didn't. I just didn't read it out loud, you know, for your sake. Because I think you'd be embarrassed. Be grateful, or else. He's an idealist. Assembly passed. The great YouTube battle of 2026 at a PDR stream for garlic bread. Our battle will be legendary. Finally, a worthy opponent. With each step, countless dreamy voices echo in the dark void. Although you cannot fully comprehend what they're talking about, you can sense the malice just from the fragments you hear. Where'd my son go? Ang? Ang? Oh, he's asleep. Never mind, sorry, I woke you up. Go back to sleep. You were in Paris too. Become a smith. Become a smith. Imagine the Grey Raven Commandant just jumping into Chrome's mind, seeing this baby Chrome, and hearing him say become a smith over and over. What's it like on the surface? As he walks through these unpleasant noises, his footsteps begin to falter more and more. Google needs some serious garlic bread right now. Google? You mean Chrome? We are the same person. You'll have to take it. Well, you may know that I have 67 Yamatos with bed sheets with garlic bead cheese. Each one of them has what's it like on the surface written on them now. That what's it like on the surface can already cause psychic damage. Could even change their line to be garlic. It's too much, sorry. I can become... His image begins to blur. But who am I? The void begins to shake violently. If it continues, he will gradually lose his self-awareness. It's okay, very motivated Alpha. It's fine. You shot your shot. You tried. It's okay. The worst thing he could say was no. But in this state, he can't even notice the mind beacon above. Who am I? The boy's voice is trembling in the steady stream of noise. I'm... Chrome! Well, Langston! But we don't know that. The Grey Raven Commandant doesn't know that his name used to be Langston. I don't think the Grey Raven Commandant even knows that Lee used to have a different name. Chrome? That's your future name. Also, he does know, kinda? Well, I guess if the Smiths are considered famous. Future name? You will become Chrome. Become the man you want to be. Like finding a glimmer of hope in the tenebrous... What is Tenebrion? Depths of malice, he begins to look around for the source of the voice. Walk toward the mind beacon. The mind beacon. He inspects his surrounding, but there is no mind beacon to be found. Look up! I know you're short, I understand, okay? Short people don't look up all the time, but this time, look up! Oh, it's up there? The boy holds out his hand as if to chase the distant star. With a bitter smile, he leaps. He's got his hand out like one of those anime opening poses. Thank you. I had a feeling you'd say that. No, you didn't. The dark void begins to... Oh, is this... Isn't this his, the outfit that he wore on the Nighter? The one that he wore when he was auctioning off Kamui? The dark void begins to materialize into a magnificent hall. Except the 67 Yamato, you had an idea. Virgil gave his Yamato to Alpha. 67 of them, apparently. Hello, Commandant. If you're here, that means the frame transfer isn't over yet. Illusions of flowers and food surround him, but no one is present. All these flowers and food and no one's taken them? Don't mind if I do. Seem to be lucid. Sorry, I don't know what just happened, but I'm sorry for being such a burden. Don't say that. You're not a burden. You got hurt from fighting your, simp. Even though that's not your fault, girl. Even though this place is... Forget it. It's nothing. Tenebron is the surface we know. What's it like along the way? Our internal link is stable. The surface is just the friends we made along the way. I won't experience any memory deviation now. It's nothing. But you still need to wait a little longer. Why not chat to pass the time? Sure. Why did you want to help me? Because helping you was also a form of helping myself. Fair enough. Understandable. You could have waited longer. But every second I wait, that's one more second I fall behind. It's just Jackstream Sam's sword. With Virgil's power, I need to achieve my goal. What's that? Before I answer that, let me ask you something. Do you think there's a difference between humans and constructs? No. I think we're all the same. Not many humans think that. He walks straight through the illusions of flowers and decorations. Humans fear the compatibility of constructs. Individuals without real power can easily be used as tools. Rumors, prejudices, arrogance. If humans go on like this, they will only go further towards destruction. I can't do the British. I've already seen countless examples and experienced them firsthand. Which sword again? Alpha's. Does Alpha's sword have a name, actually? Or Lucius? I'm sure you feel the same way. You're right. But contradictions also have cause and effect. Okay, whew. Almost sneezed. If these rumors and prejudices are the final effect, we cannot solve all this without understanding the root cause. Saying this to Chrome, he smiles and nods. All 67 of them are yours. That's why I want to get involved and understand its cause. Only then can I solve it. Can you really, though? As long as we know a little about history, we find that humans repeat their mistakes, no matter what era. But these mistakes are meaningless so long as... Whoop. Hold on. Okay, that was my brother. So, context. He found our oldest cat and brought her inside. Yeah. So, our oldest cat has been with us for like a little over half of my life at this point. But she's also been our only cat for a long time because she hates other cats and other humans, basically. But, you know, because we have Aang now, and we also keep Aang's mom indoors in a cage, I think she doesn't like that there are other cats basically in her territory. So she's spending more time outside and like away from the house. So like I was worried because I hadn't seen her all day today. So yeah, my brother just brought her inside, and I just gave her her favorite treat, her favorite pet food. And I'm worried about her. I can't really do anything about Aang because, you know, he's a baby. I can't just leave him outside. But Aang's mom should only be indoors for like a few more days before I can set her free, before I can put her out again. She's originally a stray cat anyway. So like once she's fully recovered from her spaying, I'm gonna let her out, and hopefully that will allow our oldest cat to, you know, be more comfortable with spending time indoors again. You guys are you guys are talking about what, becoming employed together? Sounds fun. But these mistakes are meaningless so long as progress is made. Hold on, let me hydrate. Whew! Okay. Looking at his firm expression, you randomly recall a passage of a story you frequently come across. Overcoming countless adversities and witnessing just as many lay down their lives, the intrepid heroes continue to search for hope on this most harrowing journey. Oh, this is the line from the first part of the chapter, from the book that Lucia was reading, I think. Most people did not know that this journey would be unworthy of adulation. From the moment they set forth, they were doomed to a life entangled in shadows. The Fire Nation War has already begun, huh? In this case, Aang is the colonizer, okay? My oldest cat, Dean, she really does not like other cats or other humans. Like, anytime my cousins come over or something and they try to pet her, she will hiss and claw at them. Like, she's drawn blood before. So, like, I get it. I know she's old and she doesn't like having all these youngins in her territory. But I can't help it, okay? Aang at least is a baby, and his mom is recovering from surgery. That'll just be a few more days. Okay, Aang, wanna say hi before I put you down? Say hi to the cat. Meow. Why do you never meow when I want you to? Okay. Okay. Go down. I was a little worried about her, so yeah, I'm glad that my brother eventually found her. Show them the power of garlic bread. It began when they burned down the data centers and go to H0. How old? You mean, are you asking Spirit how old he is, or my oldest cat? My oldest cat right now is 2026. We found her in 2013, but she was already an adult at that point. So I think she's around 14, 15. At least the vet, when we first brought her to the vet, they guessed that she was, a little over a year old. So she should be 14 or 15, which, in cat terms, I guess would make her ancient. So yeah, she's a very old cat. We hear his meows every time, so it's cool. Okay, so you guys can't hear when he's whining and crying. I'm afraid you'll get dragged into this. Our troubles aren't over quite yet. Don't worry. Oh. Don't worry, this is the opportunity I need. You've always been a gift to me. He looks at you quietly and says nothing more. What, Aang? No, Aang, listen. If you want to stay here, you gotta stay in my room at all times, okay? You cannot go out. Dean has seniority, so Dean gets to have more control over the rest of the property. I don't make the rules, she does. I am just her servant and she is my cat master. When will the cat learn to wield the sword? Dean doesn't need to wield the sword. She can already wield her claws. Eons old and still young. Don't you mean you're 69, 120 eons young, then? He remains quiet until the magnificent hall begins to fade into the fog. Looks like the transfer is almost complete. Chrome? Even if the path you choose is fraught with hardships, even if you can't save everyone, are you still holding on to that glimmer of hope on this most harrowing journey? What, Aang? What? Why does he keep me out again? What do you want? These days, every time I pick him up, he just flops. He just goes limp. Like he's accepted his fate, that he's going to die now. Okay, I'm gonna put you in my lap. Don't try to jump off again. On this most harrowing journey. Road jacket's legal. That's what you got from that? Okay, well, I mean, whatever floats your boat, I guess. As your vision begins to blur, an unwavering smile forms on Chrome's face. Oh, cutscene! Wasn't expecting this! Hey, yo! Avatar the Last Fluff Bender. You know what? I guess I could share a picture of him later. I'll show you. Ooh! Chrome Glory. I'll show you a picture of what he was like when I first found him. And he was still wet from the placenta. Ah, don't bite me. You know what? If his hair weren't gelled back like that, I would assume that that's just Lee. You know? Blue eyes, blonde hair, that's just Lee. It's a warm light. In the turbulent darkness, Chrome sees the warm light of a lighthouse. You know, if they reveal later on that Chrome is actually just a clone of Lee or something, kind of like Kamu and Kamui, or Lucia and Alpha. I wouldn't be shocked. They're the same person. They're the same skinny white boy. In order to solve what will happen next, I must set out now. Everyone's waiting. Regaining consciousness once more, you see the familiar lights overhead. However, there's a slight change in their position. Chrome looks at the people around him. Aside from Asimov, he sees Wanshi, who'd been helping the entire time, Kamui standing nearby, and also the Grey Raven Commandant. Where's Kamu, though? In front of the onlooking crowd, he raises his hand with inconceivable ease and grip strength. His arm feels as light as a feather, but with the strength to pierce metal. However, an unusual disturbance suddenly arises. Okay, you wanna get down? Aang, hold on. You don't have your air glider. You can't just jump. Okay, I'm gonna put you down slowly. Okay, he's down. Chrome knows that this feeling is the precursor of mind deviation. Such a disturbance is likely to appear within the first few minutes of a frame transfer. If this continues, he will quickly lose control over his frame. He closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, then focuses on the mind beacon in his mind. Morning. Is it morning? After Chrome's mind begins to gradually stabilize, he smiles and opens his eyes. Ah, look at that. Look at its new frame. It says Fallen there. The Fallen. Number 2. This is Chrome number 2. Glory. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, too. Grey Raven Commandant. What do you mean chat disconnected? Hello? OBS? OBS said chat disconnected. Are you guys there? Do I need to perform CPR? Let me try typing something. Okay, it appears in chat, but will it appear on screen? Let me see. Doesn't seem to be appearing on screen. Oh, there it is. Okay, you're here. Ah, hello, Virgil. Hi. We're not there. Okay, good. Because I don't know what happened. OBS just suddenly said chat disconnected. Oh well, if you guys are still all there, then that's fine, I guess. I mean, head count looks like you're all there. Thank you, everyone. Thank you too, Grey Raven Commandant. All I did was lug you around, Captain. Wish I could have been more of use, though, obviously. Reasonably, Kamui, you did all you could. Lugging him around was basically the best thing you could have done for him at the time. Kamui shrugs his shoulders with a look of resignation. Oh, I also told Kamu about your situation. Ah yeah, where is he? I didn't want him to worry. But if anyone deserves the gratitude, it's Wanshi. Yeah, that's right. The resident doctor. He did his best. He kind of like kept Chrome alive for most of the ride up. He walks over and pats Wanshi on the shoulder. Thanks, Wanshi. No need to thank me. Asimov was the real hero. Yeah, that too, Mr. Asimovo. Sticks his ghost. Congratulations. We became one with the void for a minute. We have tested void garlic bread. Was it tasty though? Did you guys bring back any void garlic bread for me? Everyone's modesty comes off a bit stiff, but Chrome still feels grateful for their efforts. Yeah, this was a team effort. Good job, team. All I care about is results. Progress like this is hard to come by. Hearing a sigh of relief, Asimov slumps down in his chair from exhaustion. Don't you all have a mission coming up? Yep, we have to take care of the Red Tide and rescue some stragglers. Stranglers? Wait, what did he say? Rescue some stragglers. Since we can't fire the Longinus arsenal a second time, this should help you take care of the Red Tide. He points to a box that had just been brought in, containing hundreds of disc-shaped objects. This is a compact weapon developed based on the on the concept of a plasma arc furnace called a polyfurnace. Okay, its niche application prevents it from seeing much use out in the field. Niche application? It requires a large amount of energy at a sealed environment. So it's an indoor weapon. This means the waterway is an ideal environment. As long as we find a suitable installation site, we can maximize the evaporation of the Red Tide below. Sounds like a plan. I made some modifications, but it still requires a sealed environment. Asimov furrows his eyebrows and reiterates. If it's installed in an area full of leaks, you'll have to figure out a way to patch them. Hearing this, the Strike Hawk trio is at a loss for words. Sounds like a plan when we try to evacuate. That's for you to figure out. I'm gonna go somewhere secret where no one will bother me and rest for a few hours. Then maybe you shouldn't be telling your daughter where to find you. We still don't know who that child is. We just know it's a child who knows how to find Asimovo. So I'm gonna choose to continue to believe that it's his daughter. Anyone still plays Genshin after the recent drama? Oh, that's right. Motivated Alpha doesn't know Genshin. Tomorrow's the live stream, right? I'll be honest, I haven't touched Genshin since before Natlan. Like, right before Natlan, I stopped playing Genshin. I'm kind of considering going back to it someday. Going back to Genshin and Wuwa. But, you know, maybe not anytime soon. Maybe after, you know, end of service for Genshin. Or at least after Conria, then. Yeah, if anyone does still play Genshin, let me know how you guys feeling about it. That's for you to figure out. I'm going to go somewhere secret where no one... Okay. That being said, let me know if there are any issues with the frame. Can we get going now? Can we go call Lee and the others? Let's go. Right on. Kamui runs out of the room. He's such a little golden retriever. With the cheery delight of a golden retriever. PGR livestream is tomorrow. Oh, PGR livestream tomorrow. Oh, right. Tomorrow's 23rd. That's right. I guess you guys will all be in your seats. You all have your alarms ready, letting you know when the live stream starts, huh? Congratulations. You've reached a milestone in your research on specialized frames. Looks like all of your hard work is finally starting to pay off. What do you mean, finally? He's worked hard before and made lots of good frames before. Don't break out the champagne just yet. Even though Chrome has a specialized frame just like Lucia's, we're still having issues with the same bottleneck. I'm looking at Aang. He's gone back to playing with the toilet paper. I really need to get that kid some toys. Like actual toys. Oh? The reason why Plume can withstand simulation data from the Ascendants is that it's already compatible with Alpha's data. Time to play Genshin to refund everything. Oh, that's right. Did you guys hear about the guy who actually managed that? Like, he managed to get a refund for everything that he spent on Genshin? That was wild. I'm surprised, like, his banker or something managed to clear that, but I'm guessing that he's gonna get banned from every Hoyo game forever at that point. You know, he left Genshin 4 years ago. It's fun to watch the community drama. That's true. That's true. Anytime I hear about the Genshin community drama, it's always about something, like, they make it sound like it's the end of the world or something. It's fun. The dangers and effects of substituting it into another frame doesn't meet our expectations. That's why Chrome's frame uses post-processed battle data sampled from Plume. In order to minimize the side effects, I based the underlying logic on humanoid hybrid frames to accommodate and restrict extraneous data. You know, I like it when stories do stuff like this, even though, you know, this is basically science fiction. This, I don't think, is rooted in real actual science or real actual robotics. It's still nice that they managed to explain it in a technical way that makes it still feels like, you know, the stakes are real. Like, yeah, it makes sense that Chrome's new frame isn't gonna work as well as Plume because, you know, he doesn't have an ascendant alternative like how Lucia has Alpha. Like, in my head, for the story, it makes sense. Even though I'm sure that if you ask an actual scientist, none of this is based on any kind of reality. But the way that the game is, like, showing this information to me through the story makes it believable enough for me to believe that the stakes are real, you know? The stakes are real. Yes, the stakes, as in the meat. But this frame will still put immense strain on Chrome's memory. I see, even if we attain the data they bring back, replicating an Ascendant is still nothing more than a pipe dream. That being said, even if we are able to improve our ability to replicate a construct with Ascendant data based on humanoid hybrid architecture, that would still be a huge leap for us. I wonder why they can't do it with Kamo. Like, Kamo is on their side now, right? Even though he's not an Ascendant, he's a Transcendent. But still, wouldn't it be similar enough? Can't they use Kamu's data then? I'm sure that, you know, he would cooperate, maybe, if you threaten Kamui somehow. Alpha isn't the only one to have a clone, however, you haven't met the others with a clone yet. I mean, I met Kamui and Kamu. They count, right? Anyone calling you? Yes, Sticks, welcome. I'm glad you're still sticking around, Sticks. If you ask an actual scientist, they'll just say, I don't know, because we haven't reached mind technology. I mean, if I asked an actual scientist, they would say that there's no way that there is a virus that can do the things the punishing virus does. Just saying. Virgil will be happy because someone else will provide child support. That being said, even if we're able to... Okay. How has Lucia been recently? There's nothing out of the ordinary based on the reports from her routine frame maintenance. Oh, maybe her linking up with Alpha managed to help stabilize her more. Then, I'm looking through the data collected by Shoma to create an upgrade plan, but that'll take some time. For the sake of safety, it's better to add an insurance policy other than the Grey Raven Commandant. Insurance policy? You guys have insurance? In the apocalypse? Who's collecting insurance? Compared with emotion, technology and knowledge are more reliable. If necessary, I can borrow some equipment left over from the Project Winter. Didn't that cause enough trouble as is? But there's no denying that it also brought a lot of benefits. Let's talk about these things in private. Asimov has been working around the clock. Are you guys not talking in private right now? I mean, well, they're talking on the phone, so I guess that doesn't count as private. Alright. Oh! I was about to say, we're gonna test out the new frame, but I guess not. Vera! It's been a while, actually. Hold on. Oh, drink. Hydrate. Hydrate, people. Quick one. The punishing virus isn't a virus, it's just a name they say early on. Then why call it a virus if it ain't a virus? You tested the chair is indestructible. All the garlic bread talk made you hungry for one. Good luck in finding some, and if you do, please share. I also kind of want garlic bread now. You arrive at the transport craft 20 minutes in advance. In addition to Lucia, who was already waiting, you see Lee and Liv also standing there. My elves! It's been over 2 days! Commandant! Why are you guys here? Because they're worried. They just want to see that I'm okay. Because Lee and I have been worried sick about you. Even though we aren't going on the mission together, we at least wanted to see you and make sure you're alright. Oh, hold on, cause he's... okay. Want bread? I can give you bread. No, I got it without garlic. No, I want garlic bread, specifically. You prefer the real one. Even though we aren't going on the mission together, we at least wanted to see you and make sure you're alright. Aw, look at them. They're worried about me. What are you gonna call it? Punishing red thing? Why not? Punishing red thing, yeah. She looks you over worriedly. You look pale, Commandant. At least I'm free. I'll get some rest after the mission. After talking with everyone for a short time, Chrome arrives with Strikehawk. Maybe we could call it the punishing curse. You know, if it's not a virus or a bacteria or germ or something. The punishing, yeah, punishing curse actually does have a nice ring to it. Now, the more I think about it. Lee and Liv are like overprotective parents. Sure. Overprotective helicopter parents, I guess. Pick one gives you demotivation. They worry about the little Commandant. They worry about their squishy only human. Yeah, I think the Commandant is the only human that they actually care about. You know, I don't think Celica or Hassan or Nicola count. And you didn't share? You had Diet Coke and garlic bread and you didn't share with the rest of the class? Too bad, took the chair. Alpha is limited. Liv will have a rerun? Oh. Yeah, has there been any talk about Liv's latest frame getting a rerun? Limpidity, right? That's the one that's limited. Insert the chibi Commandant holding the gun. If you want it back, you'll have to take it. I can't believe that a war is happening in chat over a plastic chair. Liv Limpidity, don't know, will probably come back. Most likely Liv will have a rerun. Okay. But will it be anytime soon though? I think you guys mentioned that she was released like 7-ish months ago, maybe? He gives a simple greeting, then sends the intel he had prepared to your terminal. Time to get Liv then. Do you have enough black cards for Alpha and Liv though? Your electric team is so weak, Philo Tree should burn down to hell. With regard to the extra mission, President Hassan has assigned us. I've already prepared the intel and hollow map for the 21 target personnel we need to rescue. Look at you. Look at this new face and the new hair and the new body. He's like a brand new Chrome. In order to expedite their return to Babylonia, I've asked the liaison officer to meet with us at a predetermined location and time on the forgotten streets of City 075. If there are no further questions, let's get going. Let's go. What is it? Oh wait, since we're playing as Vera, does that mean Vera is part of the 21 people that we need to rescue? Alright, in that case, I'm a little less upset about it now. Okay, we need to rescue Vera plus 20 other people. I'm just glad you're okay. Banshee remains quiet as he considers their current predicament. Boarding the transport craft, you feel as if you're being monitored. Turning quietly, you see several personnel occasionally looking up from their work in your direction. Oh, did anyone check the rocket this time? Is there, like, are there any more trackers and microphones and cameras there? Chrome turns to look behind you, sensing their watchful eyes. Among the crowd, a man wearing a white lab coat grabs his attention. The man is slouched over, like a lonely and weak middle-aged man. You got limpidity, so you're good. It's alright. Nanami is all you need. Comfort the user. Do you understand the importance of that plastic chair? Yeah, Nanami, I think I've heard you guys mention Nanami's pretty great. You only have enough black cards to get alpha. Since it's the anniversary, you might get enough pulls. Oh, guess you can pull for Liv. If there's a rerun for Liv. Who knows? They might not, bring her back until, like, end of service, maybe. Only those dark golden eyes vaguely remind Chrome of someone he just met. Mr. Kurono, please hurry up. There's an actual person named Kurono? I thought Kurono was just the name of the group, of the company. So, they have an actual CEO called Kurono? Or, well, Mr. Kurono? You're gonna be late for the meeting. Kurono. Kugawa Kurono. Oh! That's why you were so freaked out over the name Kugawa. Kugawa Kurono? Huh. Does he have something to do with Kurono? I mean, it's in the name. Now is still a member of Kurono. I accidentally came across his data file. I thought he was on the board of directors, but turns out his name is just a coincidence? Oh, really? Seriously? So he's not the CEO or the son of the CEO? Or like the founder or something? Who is he? He's just a doctor who's now working for the Star of Life, but this time his name coincidentally appeared on your inspection reports. But enough of that. You should get going. There's no time to waste. Alright. Since you and Liv are gonna be staying on Babylonia with that Kugawa Kurono guy around, take care of yourselves. Be extra careful. Keep vigilance. Ignoring the unsettling scene behind them, the group turns and boards the transport craft. Now that they pointed it out, I'm kind of worried for Lee and Liv. Are we gonna go back up to Babylonia to find out that they went missing or something? That they were sent on a separate mission and they haven't been heard from since? Riding on the cold afternoon wind, the two transport crafts land on the abandoned ruins of City 075. Having established contact beforehand, a large group of stranded personnel is waiting at the landing zone. While the other team members go to speak with the stranded constructs, Kamo makes a break for the underground waterway. Oh, Kamo came with us too. Are there any personnel in critical condition? Oh, hello. I don't think we've seen this NPC design yet. Yes, I've placed everyone on the first floor for the time being. Right this way. When she nods, then follows her. Jeez, the payment in chairs. The other team has arrived. I think paying in chairs, even plastic chairs, would be way more expensive, no? Chrome looks at the notification on his terminal and relays it to the team. Other team? Hassan mentioned there will be others. Well, according to the plan, Cerberus will also be participating in cleaning up the Red Tide, but they're acting independent of us. Okay, so if the entire team is here, does that mean this is where we finally get to officially meet number 21 and the big red-haired guy? What was his name? Noctis, I think? Or it's something with an N. Nero? Not Nero. Cerberus? Anyone watching ReZero this season? Oh, I haven't really watched ReZero since season 2, I think. I thought you were going to come looking for us once you were finished. I thought so too, but the captain said that saving people was our top priority. Counting the wounded over there, how many people are gathered here? 19? 2 are still MIA. You're watching season 1 again, waiting for season 4 to finish. Yeah, season 1, I think, compared to season 2, I think I preferred season 1 as well. 2 missing constructs are from my team. Do you know which way they ended up going? They went to an area that was suddenly reported as a high concentration zone. Well, they're dead. But they were heading there even before we received the warning. So they're definitely dead. We tried to notify them, but we'd already lost contact. Definitely dead. Noctis. Okay, I was right on the first part. The first time. Not Nero. Return to Babylonia once everyone receives emergency treatment. We'll look for your missing comrades. Don't forget to stay hydrated. I will. Actually, you know what? I'll drink now. I have milk tea on the side. Let me go with you. They're my comrades after all. It's too dangerous. You should head back. They're my comrades. I can't leave my team behind. Our commandant is gone. I can't lose them too. I'm begging you. I don't know. Do we want dead weight with us? No, it's too dangerous. I agree with the commandant. The area is dangerous even for us. We're better off ensuring the safety of one more person, even if we can. 7th bottle of the day. Nero is Virgil's son. Yeah, I thought so, but, you know, I just remembered it something starting with an N. I just realized I don't know that many names starting with an N. Okay, there's Nero. There's Noctis. I guess Neo would also count. What are you... Oh, he's playing with a box. I really should be getting my son some toys. Don't speed up and run brain swelling with water. You must be Chrome. I've heard about you. I appreciate your concerns for my safety, but as the captain of your team, I'm sure you understand. If your team members are in danger, would you abandon them for the sake of your own safety? No, he didn't even abandon Kamui when Karen and Bianca was after him. The construct captain's plea awakens some distant memory in Chrome's heart. If this is the last time I see them, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. I don't understand my bladder and kidney. Red? I may be a soldier, but I'm not the property of Babylonia. At least give me the right to decide how I die. I mean, if he's asking for it, you know, and he already said let him decide how he wants to die. Meaning, if he does die, he's not gonna blame us. So, your funds, how's your funds looking right now? 6.2 black cards. Okay. Yeah, 4.4k R&D tickets. I mean, that's not bad, right? You could at least get one of the new alphas. And maybe her weapon if you want it. Chrome hesitates for a moment. I understand your feelings, but as a soldier, you can't disobey mission orders. If your only mission here is to cooperate with the rescue and return to Babylonia. By allowing you to accompany us, I'll be aiding in your violation of military orders. Thinking about the sense of surveillance along the way, Chrome casts a sideaway glance at the transport craft behind him, hinting to the construct. Mission. Oh, right, there's still one objective. Construct quickly opens his terminal. On the mission log, one objective is still active. Our last objective is to search for the Commandant, but we still haven't found him. Okay, so your teammates plus one squishy human plus all of Cerberus is out there, and we gotta find them. So I guess that makes it around, like, maybe 5 or 6 people that we got left. Hopefully, all of the other, like, 15 to 16 people are already here, and we don't gotta go find them, too. Not about underestimation. After a certain point, you won't be able to pee even if you desperately want to. Just want SS3 Alpha. No, no credit card. Spirit, please. Your pocket money fund. Spirit, no! Give that to me. Your credit card is now our credit card. Your credit card has been confiscated. My team and I split up to search for him. But judging from the location of his disappearance and given the time, he probably... Then continue with your mission. Roger, thank you, everyone. So, to get him to not come with us and basically become dead weight for us, we're sending him on a separate suicide mission? Smart. Look down personnel data on the terminal. Looking at the personnel data, gathered by Chrome, you find detailed descriptions of the captain and his comrades. Captain name, Percy. Service time, 4 years. After transferring teams 3 times, he served his most recent team the longest. Member name, Ursi. Service time, 2 years, 7 months. Ever since joining the task force, he has served the current commandant. Member name, Reina. Service time, less than 1 year. No additional data on this new recruit. Not the Soviet people. Then, instead of... Alpha needs a serious will. Instead of it being, you know, our credit card, then just consider me the teacher who's confiscating your toy. Or unless Kuro is beating us with Alpha, trying to make her look weak but buffing her like crazy last minute. Maybe they could do that, you know? We can dream, we can all hope. Your credit card is yours alone. Like, Rosetta was broken as fuck, but last minute got nerfed. Ah, yeah, they could also end up doing that, but everyone wants to hope for the best. Alright, aside from Percy, everyone else board the transport craft. Wait here, Commandant. I'll help the wounded board the transport craft. Need a hand? We've got a difficult mission ahead of us. Considering how long you were monitored, yep, take this time to catch up on some rest. Yep, I definitely need a nap. After 2 whole days of not sleeping, a nap is the least I deserve. Lucia takes out a bottle of Nutri-Aid and a compressed biscuit. Compressed biscuit? Okay. When I asked about your condition while you were being monitored, everyone said you were kept well fed, but I was still worried. Well fed? But I was also just kept in that room the whole time, meaning that most likely the Commandant went to the toilet in that room, because they didn't say that they let him go to the toilet or anything. So I brought some from our supplies. They didn't even say if they let him take a shower or something. Damn. Still Virgiling in the ultimate slash. Your credit card is yours, said Lucia. SMBA. They're just changing up your name willy-nilly, huh? Lucia is your cutie wife. Lucia is the only other person who gets to touch that credit card, huh? Well fed, that's one way to put it. With a bitter smile, Lucia wants to say something, but she's worried about the watchful eyes. Instead, she quietly places the Nutri-Aid and compressed biscuit into your hands. Alright, let's go help. I bet Wanchi's almost done with emergency treatment. Okay, let's go. While everyone else is busy helping the crowd onto the plane, you have a rest until all 18 constructs depart as scheduled. Time to go, Commandant. Let's go, Lucia. Don't make me find you, Aura. I'm Lucia. Wonderful, VMA, grab that card now! We have compressed this biscuit from 100 to 20 using WinRAR. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. 100 megabytes to 20 megabytes. WinRAR. That's one of those programs that's still just free for everyone to use. WinRAR and what was that traffic cone? VLC Media. Never changed those two. I like it. I like both of them. Right at that moment, Cerberus jumps into the underground waterway through the blast hole. Through the hole! That damn transport plane is crawling with micro recorders. They're like maggots. Ah, so he's talking, but they're not showing his character design. I guess that means we're not gonna meet them this chapter then. And of course, thing was that plume be my blade. If it's for Lucia, you can hack NASA. If it's for Lucia, I'm sure a very motivated alpha will be extra motivated to get your credit card. Why don't we blow that shit up? And then what? Ride you back to Babylonia? Bahaha, I was just kidding. Let's blow it up when we get back. Looks like some people are leaving no stone unturned, considering they've bugged our transport craft too. Okay, why would Chrono be keeping an eye on Cerberus too? Well, I mean, Vera used to be one of them, so maybe they're keeping an eye on Vera specifically? They've bugged Noctis's frame too. Why did I read that as hugged? Huh? Noctis grits his teeth and clenches his fists. When I get back, I'm gonna blow up those pieces of food. Use all that C4 you call a brain and think for a second. Few people would go to the lengths of bugging our support equipment. I bet it was you-know-who's henchman. Since Noctis really likes blowing stuff up, you think he's somehow related to Karen? So we can't just get rid of them? No need. We're not their target. Oh, Vera turns her head, leans over to the camera on Noctis' frame and smiles cheerfully. Smile for the camera. We compared compressed GTA 5 from like 120 gig to 2.5 gig. You're Lucia's bro, trust. No one can be more motivated than me for Lucia. Don't underestimate your motivation for Alpha. Another fight already? Alright, everyone in chat, place your bets. Who's gonna win? Spirit or the very motivated one? Isn't that right? And let's get this godforsaken mission over with. We have 3 objectives. First, we need to use these stupid discs to clear the red tide, then locate our target. Let's split up and get this over and done with. What about our objective to follow the Grey Raven Commandant as much as possible? The key word is as much as possible. We'll do just that. I mean, there wasn't really much following to do the past few days, since they just kept him in one room the whole time. Corey, you're putting your hat in the ring too? Blocking the red tide while looking for her. That's what we're here to do. It seems you're the closest to the control room. If you want a clue, knock on the old console over there. I think we should deal with the red tide first. But when the valve is blocked, these hetero creatures will get mad. Let's join hands. Join in hand if we find Alpha or Lucia. Can find the others too. Vera mentioned, hello, Kajiki, welcome. All this just to spy on the Commandant. You need better simps. It'll be easier if you motivate it once they're in hand. I mean, if they want someone to just stalk the Commandant, why not pay off Lee or Liv? They basically do that for free anyway. Red tide first. Let's do what number 21 said. The valve is right there. Get rid of it first. Okay, right where? That's a valve, right? Valve! 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 First valve has been closed. That sword has surprisingly long reach. Damn, girl, what that sword do? All valves have been opened. Go to the first control room. This way, maybe? Ooh. Maybe we shouldn't have done that to the valve. Never mind. The red tide leaked. Did they come from the other unblocked places? Although the current invert device has been enhanced, it's still fatal to be drenched by it. I need something to stop it. Something that will cover up a leak. What's it called? Flexi tape? Do we have some of that? TMC3 all over again, and Cornelius Arkham Bianca. Flexi tape, maybe? So what happens if I just walk into it? Oh no, okay, I'm already seeing the... There's like effects around the screen just now. Left control Q? Wait, what? Ah! Oh, okay. So there was no need for flexi tape. Like staring at a packed up toilet. You got a lot of experience with that, huh? Okay, let's see. This one too. Let's pass like this first. But what's the sound? Oh, hello. Oh, it's nothing. It's nothing new. Okay, yeah, let's just leave. I can't leave. I gotta beat them. No, Aang, stop. Why are they purple now? Ow. Aang is attacking my foot. Stop. You're literally attacking the hand that feeds you. Finish her for ripples by tomorrow. Come to retrieve dear Alpha. You can't handle her. Yeah, May, you don't believe he deserves to be our mate show? Some hetero creatures are heading towards you. How troublesome. Hello, hello, you still alive? Ah, what's going on? I found a construct entangled by hetero creatures. It's alive. Well, they're safe now, so just leave them there. It's not that we can't manage, but we have to go to the control room first. Alright. So, it's not that we can't save that guy, it's just that we don't want to. Ow. The fish! It hit me. What is this? Nope, nothing? Okay. I'm here. I hope you can find clues on that rusty machine. Bless you. Shut up. Endless troubles. Yeah. Yeah. It seems like there's no information here except trouble. What's going on at your side? Not much different. Let's check once more and then go back. I don't want to be swallowed up by trouble. You don't want swallow to be swallowed? Okay. I was gonna say you don't want trouble to swallow you. Bring me more pain. This is the feeling I crave. Huh? Why? What about number 21? I'm still trying to seal off the red tide leaks and install the poly furnace. Finish our original task and then meet at the exit.
Have your perfect little victory, Commandant.
God damn it, you're so hot. God damn it, Vera. Okay, next. Okay, hydrate first. Wait, what are you guys doing in chat? BDSM play? What? Rojak, Croy, hide! The team approaches the previously collapsed entrance. However, to their surprise, it remains open as if welcoming everyone. Based on our previous expedition, it's unlikely that Agent Luna is in here. Our top priority should be cleaning up any red tide we come across. Also, Chrome, if we run into Nugget again, would you be willing to give him your number? As for Nugget, we don't have much intel, but according to Gabriel, there's likely another agent nearby. This is a stealth mission. Avoid direct confrontation with them at all costs. I mean, we want to avoid confrontation, but, you know, I don't think Nugget wants the same thing. That's our safest bet. We also don't know if the figure who jumped in before the smoke cleared is still down there. Wait, what the fuck? What's BDSM? No one tell him! No one tell him, it'll be funny. Think it was Cinderella or the other agent? No, it was your twin. Kind of, your original. Motivated Alpha, don't hide. Now, Nugget said there was another intruder. Then who could it have been? When we were looking for the entrance, there was someone following us just out of our line of sight. We couldn't see who it was, but based on their behavior and footsteps, having traces of punishing virus, I suspect it was an Ascendant, not to mention they were familiar with the area. Well, Lucia already guessed who it is. If it's Luna doing it, you're not hiding. Fair enough. Don't pet the Stelvies. Meter go down, hide. No! Motivated Alpha! We lost him. When we came in contact with Nugget, he said to Gabriel, I've enhanced your frame. Don't let her get the best of you like last time. Like last time, we only know of 2 Ascendants capable of getting the best of Gabriel. Luna or Alpha? Didn't Nugget say he didn't know where Luna was? Maybe it was Alpha. Yeah, he said that he assumed Alpha was going to bring the Grey Raven Gabriel mentioned. But I'm not sure if he was misleading us. If he really doesn't know where Luna is, it's highly likely that Alpha is nearby. It looks like we're going into the Lion's Den. We'd better formulate a plan of action. Good idea. When I was collecting personnel data, Kamo mentioned that there was an unexplored area. Apparently, it's filled with the red tide and has a high punishing virus concentration. Before we left, Kamo said he wanted to go check it out on his own. Since Cerberus has their area covered, I think this is our best route forward. Chrome points to the dotted line drawn on the terminal. This will allow us to traverse the entire undeployed... I read that as unemployed. This will allow us to traverse the entire undeployed area in the shortest distance. No, why did you have to search it? Motivated Alpha, no! You should have remained innocent. Someone left the typo curse. The curse will live when you stop making jokes like that one. You will live with your mistakes. Motivated Alpha, no! You don't know what it means. It's just about Alpha. Alright, stick to the plan. Lucia, lead the way. Roger. Following Lucia, the team fumbles their way through the dimly lit waterway as they deploy the poly furnaces given to them by Asimov. This does not seem like an actual word to me. I will always stumble over that word. After reaching 65% coverage, the team has only come across hetero creatures lurking in the depths. There's no sign of Ascendants. This seems way too easy. No Nugget, no Cinderella, no sign of anyone. No chef? If they haven't already left, then they must be observing the team from the shadows. You'll also live with your mistakes, Alpha. Don't do research, Alpha. Don't do it. You can consider BDSM as the thing you want Alpha to do to you. Either way, something does not feel right. Chrome suddenly raises his fist, signaling the group to stop. While we've been deploying the poly furnaces, I've noticed that the red tide has been flowing in one direction through the pipes. I noticed that too. Is it flowing toward the greenhouse? Correct. You mean the red tide is concentrated in the greenhouse? Well, if it's all in the greenhouse, then is it still a greenhouse? Is it not a red house? I'm not sure. We didn't see any sign of this as we passed it. I'll just give it to you. Be grateful, Spirit. I'll do it free of charge. Maybe there's a secret room. You want Lucia to do it too? Don't we all? Don't we all want the same thing? Corey, run! Think it has anything to do with Cinderella's mother? Chrome puts his hand to the side of his head, pondering the question for a moment. It's highly likely. Let's go back and check out the greenhouse since we aren't picking up any interference. Maybe we can find a clue. Alright, we need to make sure there aren't any unknown red tide storage areas. Seeing Lucia's serious expression, you cannot help feeling some nostalgia. She no longer looks lost. After the recent events these past few days and gaining control over her mind, the disturbance in her memory from transferring into Plume had gradually disappeared. Let's go then. Right, so far so good. So far, like, nothing's acting up with Chrome's new frame. But I feel like it just jinxed us right now. You're stopping. Had a very good dream in the morning. You cried IRL from happiness. You cried... So, like, you cried in the dream, you mean? Or, like, you cried in the dream and then you woke up and you were crying too? You need to find peace and happiness in being alone. Because I gotta be honest, I think I told you guys this before, but I sometimes, like, talk in my sleep. And I also sometimes, like, laugh in my sleep. Like, I laugh in the dream, and also my body will be laughing, that it kind of shocks me into waking up. It's a nice way to wake up, I guess. The group cautiously sneaks into the greenhouse. Aside from a small number of hetero creatures, the room remains as it was before. Especially since you threw away your innocence so easily. Mother! Damn you, you always have a plot about mother. The latter. Okay, so you were crying in the dream and in real life. Lucia motions to Chrome, signaling for the group to split up and search for clues. Hey, why is there a person lying on the floor? Don't get closer to the person, Kamui. Get back here. The corner of the dark greenhouse, a construct is curled up behind a withering plant. He appears to be unconscious. Ursi, that's Ursi! Oh, you're here with us? Okay. His mind went into shock, knocking him unconscious. His mobility mods show varying degrees of damage. Luckily, it appears that the hetero creature didn't discover him hiding in the corner. Oh, that's very lucky. I'll give him some emergency treatment. Continue searching for clues. You were watching volleyball? And after that, you went to the Japan team. Oh, you were... Okay, that's what made you cry. Ah, that's actually very sweet. That's actually very, very cute. Thank you for the stream. Gotta go now. See you. Bye, Kashiki. Thank you for dropping by. Have a good weekend, okay? Take care. Bye-bye. Hold on. Since you mentioned the Japanese volleyball team, did you guys see... Like, this went viral for a while. Hold on, I kinda want to show you guys this before I forget. Okay. Hold on. You know what? Maybe... Is there a way for me to... No, okay, I don't think I can put the game on mute. But... You know what? Yeah, I was gonna say maybe I could just watch the new alpha frame video right now too, but I guess not. Yeah, I guess I can't put it on mute, but it's fine. The video I want to show you guys isn't like the... What's it called? The audio isn't necessary, so it should be okay. Hold on. Let me switch. I wonder if you guys watch this. After... Okay, don't worry, Corey. We'll share happiness with you. After two happy people is better than one. Come here. Ishikawa-san gave you a jersey. Oh, that's good. Kashiki got rooted out by VMA. It's fine, Motivated Alpha. It's Friday. Everyone's a little weird on a Friday. Okay, hold on. Japan... Volley... Meh. Can't type. Volleyball... Apology. I don't know if you guys saw this. The dish was funny. I remember it was pretty much everywhere.
Change up.
So basically, he accidentally hit someone. And he just immediately apologized. He hit someone with the ball.
Just managed to hit one of the helpers on the side. And prostrates himself.
That was so funny. I remember like rewatching this video like dozens of times when it happened. Hold on. I think this is
After accidentally
another.
hitting this lady with the ball, this Japanese volleyball player doesn't
And he just
apologize.
immediately goes
He
zoom.
slides into a deep bow with his head on the ground, then bows deeply several times.
I am so easily amused. Okay, that was that was all I wanted to show you. Okay, back to this. Back to the depression. Aren't you always in Discord? Not always. You chat whenever you're active. You can put in a different scene. It should change audio. Oh, okay. And send a message at least once when you're active. Yeah, you saw that. Yeah, it was nice, huh? That was so funny. I don't think that was Ichikawa, right? I don't think that was the guy who gave you the jersey in your dreams. But you know, it's still a good thing to watch. It's so funny. Okay, thank you. Leaving Earthsea to Wanshi, the others turn around and continue searching. Under the specialized temperature control lights for cultivated plants, there are some rare green plants growing here. Rarely acted on whenever you send a message, that's when you're active. Ishikawa-san is your idol. Ah, that's actually... You know what? You could have definitely chosen worse idols. That's actually very, very nice to hear. Eating noodles right now and you're not sharing? How dare you! Careful, don't touch these plants, especially the red part. Chrome reminds you quietly, seeing the plants catch your eye. They contain punishing virus. At this point, I think everyone in this world should know better than to trust anything that's glowing red, right? Plants, any kind of weird hetero creature, any construct, anything that glows red is a no-no. Plants with the punishing virus. You can go on hours about him. You know what? Yeah, why don't you do that? In the chat, just tell us everything you admire about him. Get it off your chest. Also, it would be nice to hear, you know, you talk about something you're passionate about. Something other than Lucia. Here you go. Thank you. Yum yum yum. I don't know how it works, but the punishing virus has begun to evolve biologically. There might also be another possibility. The second BMA will snort a noodle and cough for a bit. Don't curse him, Query. Don't give him a bad prediction like that. He takes out a sample kit and protective gloves to collect a sample. We were in a hurry last time. Now's a good time to take a sample for Asimov. Right at that moment, Wanshi finally manages to resuscitate the injured construct. Ursi! Captain, where's the Commandant? I'm sorry, he's still missing. It's all my fault. If my intel hadn't misled the Commandant, he wouldn't have gone to such a dangerous place alone. I thought I could find him, but I got trapped in this damn hornet's nest. Don't worry, we'll get you out of here when we locate the other construct. Can you wait here? Alright. Shouldn't he leave? Why are we asking him to wait? You should get out while you still can. He nods weakly. Let's keep searching. I've looked everywhere, but I couldn't find any switch you can flip and open up a door. Why would there be that kind of switch in a rundown waterway like this? A man can dream, Wanshi. Let him try. It's worth a try, Wanshi. Chrome stands in the middle of the greenhouse, scanning his surroundings. That red tree. If the enemy wanted to stop us from finding the entrance, I bet they'd block it with something we wouldn't want to go near. You think it's a marker? Correct. Let's check out the tree then. Alright, let's get closer to the glowing red tree, even after saying that we shouldn't. Stay alert, no sleeping on the job. Wanshi. I mean, be careful, you know? I mean, hey, if you felt called out, Wanshi, then I can't help you. Lucia nods, walks up to the tree, checks it carefully, and discovers that it can be moved along with the box next to it. After moving the box, you discover a narrow passage in the floor. Bingo, let's check it out. Bingo! How do you say it in British? Bingo! As soon as the team squeezes out of the narrow passage, you are surprised and momentarily speechless at this strange scene before you. Look at all the red trees. The dim light from the sky nourishes the surrounding red trees, and root-like pipes coil around them, revealing a peaceful but strange atmosphere. Hey, could it be that mother Cinderella mentioned? So I was right, the mother is the tree? What were you saying about worse idols? I mean, you know, compared to a bunch of other famous people out in the world, you could definitely choose, you know, someone worse to idolize than Mr. Ishikawa. Once she got attacked, once she felt called out. You eat noodles to this food instead of a fork. What is wrong with you? Are you okay? Who hurt you? Everyone looks up to where Kamui is pointing. An indescribable giant hangs from the root-like pipes in the collapsed cave. Its body undulates as if breathing while it siphons nutrients from the red tide delivered through a pipe. This hetero creature is like a heart. Is it circulating the red tide rather than accumulating it? This is the chapter for aura farming. I thought this was the chapter for nuggets. Ishikawa-san is a great person. Yeah, so that's what I meant. You could choose worse than him. He's definitely not the worst person to idolize. You're partially right. By the way, it's absorbing nutrients and then excreting them. Ew. Don't say excreting. I'd say it's more like digesting it. Kraken sheep parry. 100% motivated alpha versus hetero high mother no damage parry. Wait, I have to parry in this? In the next fight? Well, I'm doomed. Is that why they haven't evacuated this place? Possibly. Seems like we found out why the red tide is accumulating here. Commandant, we don't know its specific composition, but since this is our enemy's primary objective, destroying it should be our top priority. I don't know, if it's filtering the red tide, then shouldn't we just let it do that, you know? Let it take in all of the red tide and filter out all of the watermelon out of the watermelon juice? I'm sensing abnormally high punishing concentration. I think it's incubating something, but it's not fully developed yet. It's easy, not gonna lie. Gonna see you're 100% motivated gacha in the stream. Most likely not. If you're alpha. And max difficulty. With Chrome you can't. I agree with Lucia, we'd better destroy it than collect samples for experts to analyze. But before we do, we should secure an escape route. Someone should be guarding the door. I pick me. I volunteer as tribute to look out at the door. You don't know who we're up against. If they cut off our escape route, we'll drown in the red tide meant to feed this monstrosity. Isn't that why Asimov gave us those, what are these gizmos called again? Polyfurnaces, the bane of our existence. Oh, right. Can't we just shove them up there and get the hell out? That way we kill two birds with one stone. Yeah, can't we just, I don't know, stuff that thing full of dynamite and then scram? That should work, but stick them in where? Oh. The team looks at the monstrosity hanging in the air. It's suspended in deep stasis, unaware of the intruders standing at the entrance to the cave. Suddenly, a sound comes from behind everyone. Wow, what the hell is that? I think I'm gonna puke. Vera? Everyone turns to see a construct enter from behind. Oh. Reina, what are you doing here? I was almost just killed by a hetero creature. That is, until a construct saved me out of nowhere. Oh, is it Vera? I think the danger level wasn't tried it on max difficulty. Danger level was 9k. With everything on max. Did 15k power and such shit. Lucia looks so plume. She looks very cute in her plume, in her little plume frame. It's the twin tails, the pigtails. They make her look extra cute. I tried at 15k today, I guess. By the way, Grandma, that thing really is a mother. I guess mothers come in all shapes and sizes. I mean, who am I to judge? But she left right after she saved me. I was looking for a way out when I ran into Ursi up there. Now that the three of you are here, hurry up and get Ursi out of here. We haven't finished deploying the polyfurnaces. Let me finish helping you. What's that? You're on a mission? Reina, escort Ursi back to safety. Huh? I never come along for the ride. Did you run into any other enemies aside from the hetero creatures? I ran into an Ascendant with white hair, but she didn't seem interested in me. Ah, Ascendant, white hair? It could be Luna, Alpha, or Cinderelic. Too many people have white hair here. She ran off somewhere in a hurry. Oh yeah, Ursi said he ran into a girl with half a wing, but she left after knocking him unconscious. Was that just dumb luck? Or has the agent that Crow mentioned already left? Anyway, let me do my part. In that case, guard the entrance with Wanshi. Let us know if there's any danger ASAP. Lucia and I will try to destroy the hetero creature in the middle. That construct might be helpful. Hear me out. Who says girls need to show skin to be attractive? Sometimes they can show off mechanical arms to be attractive. It's 100% alpha. Sometimes they just need to show a midriff to get motivated alpha extra motivated. Reina, do as your captain orders. Take Ursi out of here. But I'll get lost. And stand guard at the entrance with us. We'll evacuate once the mission is over. Yes, Captain. Reina, are you like Zoro? Do you get lost at like every turn? Okay, we're playing as the new Chrome now. Oh wait, hydrate. I'm gonna go now, bye! Take care! I hope you have a good weekend. Don't study too hard. Work smart, not hard. Work smarter, not harder. Take care, bye-bye! Okay. Just as they're about to leave, a voice suddenly comes from the darkness of the exit. What are you going to do to Mother? That is Mother. Okay. A girl with a broken wing descends the staircase. In one hand, she holds the mysterious remains of something, and in the other hand, she holds a slender crystal pyramid, dwarfing her small, delicate figure. I think there's a like proper term for that crystal pyramid thing, right? I forgot what it's called, but like I just mentioned what it was called in the last stream. Leave now. It's like a prism, right? A prism. It's one of those things that you can use to make rainbows. Although there's no obvious change in her expression, the girl hugs the remains in her arms. That wing, is that the Cinderella you mentioned in your report, Kamui? Report? More guests from Babylonia? You shouldn't have opened the door. Guests are not permitted in this room. Well, you should have locked the door. The girl extends her broken wing, unleashing the punishing virus as razor-sharp plumes straight at the team. Watch out! With the team working together to defend against the attack, the girl's feathers fall to the ground, one after another. Maybe we can make her, like, accidentally hit Mother instead of us. As Cinderella witnesses her opponent's strength, she shelters the remains within her embrace. She gathers each of the razor-sharp plumes and sings a lullaby. Stop her! She's singing blah 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 black sheep. What is it? I said blah blah black sheep. Stop her! She's singing blah blah black sheep. On it. Both captains charge her. Chrome's cryo bullets freeze the incoming plumes in a wall of ice, giving Lucia a springboard to leap into the air. Gathering the frost on her blade, she unleashes an all-out attack on Cinderella. Oh. The crystal pyramid in the girl's hands falls at her feet from the impact, abruptly silencing her melodious singing. Due to Cinderella's lack of combat experience, she is frozen in the icy attack and loses consciousness. So, I guess that means if we were to do like a tier list of all of the Ascendants, Cinderella is definitely at bottom last, right? She's definitely the weakest then. Maybe Lamia would be one tier above her. That was easier than expected. Considering what happened last time, she had the help of all those hetero creatures. This time she's all alone. Looks like her specialty is controlling hetero creatures, like Lamia. Even though she's just a child. Lucia raises her weapon. Just as she's about to deliver the last blow, there is a burst of red light causing the punishing concentration to rapidly escalate. I didn't want to disturb Mother. She sets down the remains in her embrace, then picks up the crystal pyramid. Struggling to her feet, she sways in place. Ugh. Sensing imminent danger, Chrome attempts to stop her, but he's too late. Cinderella takes the crystal pyramid and plunges it into her chest. Now why you gotta do that? Suddenly, energy bursts from under the girl, pushing everyone back. Her chest prism glows red. Now they call it a prism. Crystal pyramid is a highly concentrated source of the punishing virus. The red light emanating from the chest wound begins to slowly eviscerate her body. Looking as if she's enduring agonizing pain, a crimson diamond-shaped region appears under her feet. Welcome back, Spirit. Alpha already left. Once she fires several shots at the girl, but the defense barrier deflects the bullets before they can hit their mark. A defense barrier? It's just like the one Nugget had. Could it be that crystal pyramid? It feels weird calling it a crystal pyramid. Like, it's a prism, right? It is what it is. They did just call it a prism. Indeed, Meister Vagranat left me this treasure to protect Mother. Treasure, wielding something beyond your power is sure to come at a cost. You think she cares, Lucia? Just look at your wound. Even so, the girl's expression remains calm, but a flaming frenzy ignites in her eyes. I'm willing to give my life. Suddenly, everyone drowns in a wave of blinding red light. Under the baptism of high punishing concentration, the colossal monstrosity behind them begins to awaken. A deafening melody comes up from above. It is the exact lullaby Cinderella was singing moments prior. Stop her! She's singing Baba Black Sheep! That voice. Turn down your audio modules. Hello, Squishy Human here. I can't do that. Struggle to cover your ears. Being human doesn't come without its conveniences. Commandant! Lucia hands you 2 packs of womb gel, and you quickly stuff them into your ears. Why do you have this? Isn't this from Liv's reserves? But right as the team mitigates the issue with the noise, countless hetero creatures seem to pour in from the exit. The entire room begins to shake under their unprecedented force, causing the passageway to start caving in. You don't need to see his skin, you need to see an adorable face. That perfect, sweet, caring nature. You gotta take these guys out. This place is gonna collapse. Easier said than done. We need to shut her up before we can stop them. While the team tries their best to stop the frenzy of hetero creatures, they discuss their next step. Prism doesn't exist in Chinese, but they did call it a prism just now. We can't even get near her. She won't last too long sustaining herself with that. Just hold on. We can if we aren't crushed to death first. Don't you remember what Kamo said about the structural integrity here? We need to put an end to this ASAP. Right at that moment, as if to extinguish the team's hope, the colossal monstrosity stops singing, stretches out its eerie limbs, then charges this way. If it's singing, then does that mean that thing is Selena? Selena likes singing. She was singing in the last chapter. You solved the Chinese prism question? That's a thing? Like, actually? We're surrounded. Leave it to me. You concentrate on Cinderelic and the hetero creatures. We need to cut the head off the snake. Chrome shoots a frozen barrage of cryo bullets from his gunblade. Gunblade? Freezing the outstretched limbs of this so-called mother. As it unleashes a ragged, blood-curdling scream, it attacks Chrome with its remaining limbs. I won't let you hurt, mother. Cinderelic Oh my god, your name is so weird. Cinderelic raises her hands and unleashes a surge of electricity into the ground. Countless threads of light stitch the remains of the fallen hetero creatures back together, returning them to their original form. You can sing too, but you're not Selena. Yeah, but Selena is the one who sings and is related to the Red Tide. This thing is taking in a lot of Red Tide. Kill them! Hearing Cinderella's cry, hetero creatures come out of the woodwork like cockroaches and surround the team. Commandant! Lucia quickly retreats and stands by your side. While fighting off the approaching hetero creatures, she shifts her gaze to Cinderelic, situated deep within the room. Looks like her chest has been torn open. If that's the case, once she leaps into the air and shoots a barrage of bullets at Cinderelic from above. This time, the defense barrier only manages to deflect the first 3 bullets. Bullseye! A bullet penetrates the transfixed girl's chest, torn open by the crystal pyramid with pinpoint precision. Ah! Is she actually dead? Did we actually just kill her? I mean, I guess that I guess that gets rid of one ascendant. Oh my god, I'm already not able to read or speak. We can also drink watermelon juice. It's not the same. Cinderelic doing her best, being one of the worst characters. Keep protecting mother. Wife is protecting me and I'm ready to be house husband. Cinderelic's power begins to quickly fade, causing the hetero creatures that were stitched back together to crumble once more. Mother! She struggles to reach out to stop Chrome from attacking her, but even moving forward proves too arduous. One more to go! With the team divided into 2 fronts, the team fighting Cinderelic and Mother are suddenly imprisoned by an intangible force from afar. An invisible wall? No, is this the defense barrier? Oh, Nugget! So you even managed to find this place. I must admit, you're more skilled than I imagined. It sounds like he's, impressed, you know, like he's, what's the word? Not insulting. What's the opposite of insulting? Complimenting. It sounds like he's complimenting us, but really he's just complimenting Chrome. You can't see it since Chrome is off screen, but his eyes are only on Chrome right now. He's very impressed by Chrome's new looks. Strolling out of the collapsed passage, the tall young man picks up the unconscious Cinderelic, pulls out the crystal pyramid, and crushes it with his hands. Prism! It's a prism! Okay, why is that not in the chat? You say you're ready, but can you clean a toilet bowl? But the point, can you even lick it safely? No, don't do it. Even if you do clean a toilet bowl very, very well, do not lick it. Lucia wounds the merciful one who started to clean dishes. You endured until I returned. Well done. Von Nugget runs his fingers along Cinderella's chest wound. Oh, he's fingering her chest wound. Slowly, her frame begins to mend itself under the influence of the punishing virus. He places Cinderelic in a cradle made from the remains of hetero creatures and turns to face the team members isolated in the defense barrier. Alright, so Cinderelic lives to be bothersome on another day, on another chapter. Does Cinderelic's mother pique your interest? Even though this mother is just a test subject, she is, in fact, the reason why I remain here. Now that you have discovered it, you seem like moss to a flame. What the fuck did you just hear? Boy Nugget is being naughty. Carly, how come your messages aren't appearing in the chat? They're only appearing on screen. Hold on, let me check. The chat should still be connected. Streamlabs should still be going okay. Is it just YouTube? Or maybe it's OBS? I mean, I guess it's fine as long as I can see it on screen. Should be okay. Clip that! Don't clip that! Not real, take your meds! You're right, I should probably be taking my meds again soon, now that I think about it. Now that you've discovered it, you seem like Monster of Flame. How about we make a deal? Play a game with me and she's yours. He just wants to play with Chrome! He just wants Chrome to pay attention to him. He holds his gaze firmly on the team, then finally shifts it onto Chrome. What do you mean, finally? His gaze never left Chrome. His gaze... You, having returned so soon, seems that you've transferred into a new frame. He approaches Chrome, then sizes him up from outside of the defense barrier. I see. Babylonia has made advancements in their technology. Such an opportunity is a rare treat. If you can survive the encounter, I will recognize what you said before and give these people a chance to survive. Look at that, Chrome. He's so impressed by your new drip that he's letting all of us live. Jarvis, take all of Nugget's hand gloves. What do you say? Jarvis, take all of my pain, double it, and pass it on to Von Nugget. Why? How does this benefit you? As I said before, I've been looking for people to pass the screening and be loyal to ASNet, but I already declined. You think he cares about consent, Chrome? Patience is a virtue. The heart can be swayed by any number of factors, some coincidental, others manufactured. Oh, he hasn't given up on you yet, Chrome. He's gonna do whatever it takes to win you over, Chrome. Better watch out. You better not cry. You better... Those are the only lyrics I know. As for the degree of manufacturing, it depends on my interest in you. In addition, I can get 2 pieces of data from your battle that have not been observed before. If these reasons do not suffice... Von Nugget sneers, then raises his hand and snaps. A weak cry of agony can be heard in the distance. Ursi! Ursi! You're useless! You suck! What are you doing to him? Apathetic to his woes, Von Nugget opens his arms as if to welcome everyone. Von Nugget. No need to get angry. He was already being attacked by the wave of hetero creatures. I just merely freed him from corruption. But the next one gets my full attention. So, what is your decision? Like his mask, not gonna lie. Privacy is nothing from Babylonia. Consent is nothing on Boy Nugget's eyes. Also, smack Nugget's toe on a table. Not on a table, in the corner of the table. That'll hurt extra. I accept your proposal. Don't accept anything from him, Chrome. I taught you better than this. Captain! Wunderbar. That's how you say it, right? Wunderbar? Everyone else, right this way. He turns around, wraps in the relic in the cradle with a protective curtain of light, then saunters away. Chrome. Hearing this, Chrome approaches you. Think you can handle yourself? Yeah, you think you're okay being left alone with him like this? If Chrome had shown any sign of hesitation, you were prepared to think of an alternative. But his conviction remains unyielding as he tightens his grip on his weapon. And don't worry about me. He could have killed anyone with a wave of his hand while we were trapped just now. This is our best option. I'll make it back in one piece. One piece! Trust me. Good luck! Let's get going, Commandant. Hold on. Percy. Yes? We'll handle the agent. Take care of the red tide for us. Roger, leave it to us. Shouldn't we be sending Percy back to Ursi? Or whatever the other guy's name is, you know? Just to maybe cover for him or like to help him out, since apparently Nugget is sending all of his hetero creatures on that guy. Oh right, this is for you. What's this? It's a locator. Our commandant left it for us. He used to use it to make assembling the team more convenient. Why don't we have one of those? Why doesn't Grey Raven have one of those? This would be so useful since we have Lee on our team. Maybe the One Piece was Chrome all along. Take it, that way I can find you. Understood. We should definitely have one for Lee. God damn. Why didn't we have one of these sooner? We'll make it back alive. Stay safe. He squeezes through the tunnel and returns to the greenhouse. There he approaches Ursi's frame and retrieves his name tag. Ursi, we'll get you on home. With the name tag in hand, he stands up and quickly leaves the room with his teammate. Okay, so that's why he wasn't trying to cover for Ursi. Ursi is already dead. Never mind. Let's go then. The safety of our team is top priority. Roger. See, this is why we said that Ursi and the other one should have just left. Ursi and Reina. They should have just gotten out. Following the footsteps of Vonnegut, the team arrives at a somewhat spacious platform. Welcome. Everyone is probably worried about what my next step will be, right? To be honest, my purpose has been clear all along, and that's to advance the filtering. Yeah, your purpose was Chrome this whole time. We knew that. Hey, Ita! Welcome! Hello! Everyone, welcome Miss Editor! Hi! Professional difficulty is harder. We don't need it. Our Lee is an Aura Lord. Yeah, but he can't Aura farm if he misses the location all the time. He needs something to get him back to us. The little guy, he goes missing more often than my cats. To be honest, my purpose has been clear. As such, I always welcome new blood. But even if I issue you an invitation now, there will only be one answer. I'd love to tell you all about our aspirations and ideals so that you can understand the importance of Asnet and the filtering. But when you are in a group, it's easy to buy into the illusion that you have a fighting chance. No matter what I say at this moment, you won't listen. I mean, he's not wrong. So, Vonnegut raises his index finger and thumb like a gun and takes aim at the group. Bang! As he makes that sound, rays of light almost invisible to the naked eye fire from behind the group. Ah! Duck and cover! Commandant. Lucia senses a ray behind her but does not try to dodge it. Instead, she rushes towards you while blocking the attacks aimed at the others with her katana. You may have remained unscathed under Lucia's protection. Thank you, Lucia! But she's not fast enough to block the final strike. Lucia! She staggers back, clutching her wound. Red vital fluid leaks from her right shoulder. The wound is deep, although the internal structure is undamaged. Yeah, it's been a while. Hello! How you been? I hope everything's well with you. I showed you, like, pics of my newest son, right? He's fine. He's growing up well. He is now, 2 hands big and half a kilo large. He's half a kilo heavy. Where is he? Where is my... Well, he was here somewhere. I think he's asleep behind his box. That's why I can't see him right now. But he's growing up very, very well. She raises her head and looks around. Besides herself, everyone else has more or less taken some damage from this unexpected attack. Wanshi, I'll leave it to you. It's okay, I can still fight. Wanshi runs over to Lucia and begins to tend her wounds. Do you want to turn off the pain module? There's no need to risk mind deviation with only this level of pain. You can try all you want, but I still have lots of tricks up my sleeve. I can keep this up until you decide to obey me. Are you going back on your agreement with Chrome? No, but I only agreed not to kill you. I didn't promise anything else. I hate to admit it, but he's not wrong. Didn't the Commandant over there let 2 flies go as well? Reina and Percy? Vonnegut looks at you in silence, non-committally. It doesn't matter. I have no use for the weak. I won't even waste my time on them. But as for you... Lucia turns back to look at you as if asking for her orders. However, facing this unknown threat, any hasty attempt to attack or retreat could spell danger. The agent before you obviously is no stranger to battle. Based on Kamui and Wanshi's description, as well as the previous attack, they are powerless in defeating him for the time being. Suddenly, the sound of approaching footsteps comes from a shadowy corner. An unexpected figure appears in front of the team. Good, I don't have to waste my energy searching for you. Why are you here? Oh, is it... Vera? Or Alpha? One of the two? The other party refrains from answering. Instead, they sheath their blade and walk up to Vonnegut. It is... Wait. No. They both use a sword. Oh, you want to protect them? He looks at the other party in front of him and smiles sardonically. Gabriel said that you betrayed Asnet. But in my opinion, your intentions weren't in its best interest from the beginning. Okay, it's Alpha. I want to ask you why you want to help this group of people you hate. I'm sure the answer is tedious, and you won't enlighten me anyway. Seeing as you're here, you can fall with them. Dun 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 dun. The risk of memory contamination is high. I must ensure the safety of... Oh. I didn't finish reading! Ooh! All communication to Kamui and Wanshi of strike. I didn't finish reading! Commandant, I need your full support against the agents. Why is he running slow-mo? All connections to Grey Raven Commandant have been disconnected. They're giving him such an epic slow-mo run. Alright, time for me to die now, I guess. Hush now, little baby. Is it singing? Oh. Mother, hello. Kana, my Kana. Ah! Stop moving.
I saw this coming.
Mind deviation 42.18. No, those three fighting the agent require Commandant's help more than I do. Oh, yeah. What? Oh.
I saw this coming.
I saw this coming.
Stay calm and think.
Where are you? Ah!
This will pave the path to victory.
Ah! Ah! Mother suddenly stopped attacking. Okay, do I stop? Don't hurt my mom. You're still here? Relic? Everything's good. Thanks to hear your second child, man. This is always have fun. Bye, Miss Editor. Bye-bye, Ita. Times when slow-mos were popular. 100% motivation begins. Is she really your mother? Yes, she has my mom's human data. Although the data are incomplete human data. I remember it's a tech in Golden Age. Yes, it's an AI generated from one's data. People use it to remember the dead. What's your purpose? Do you believe this will bring her back to life? Even if you made it, it's not your original mother. But that's enough. I've been looking for her. What are you looking for? What you're looking for is just a collection of the concept of mother. That's enough. Please, don't take her away. I'm sorry. I also have a position that I must protect. Alright, where is she? Mother! Mother! Ah, stop! Dodging!
This will pave
Come
the
back here.
path to victory.
Where are you? Where is she? Out there. Ah. Ah.
I saw this coming.
I saw this coming!
Stay calm and think.
Ah. Ah, stop!
I have found your
Stop swinging! Come over here!
I saw this coming. This will pave the path to victory.
The path to victory!
Stay calm and think. Don't move out of my sight.
She's just swinging.
This will pave the path.
Who do you think you are? Tarzan? Defeat the slop mother. Yeah, you're not even the real mother. You're just an AI generated mother. They're still waiting for me. Ah! Get down here. You cheater. Eh. 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 Eh.
I saw this coming.
You fake mother, you other mother. I won't let you sew buttons into my eyes.
I saw this coming.
Mother has let out a loud scream. The deviation of mine. Need to return. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, how much? 94%. Okay, last one. Last part. And then I guess after this we can just go watch the new alpha video. Oh. Wait, hydrate. Ah, okay. An instructor once asked in class, what is the most dangerous enemy? Overwhelming power, shrewd tactics? No, the answer is more simple. The most dangerous enemy is the unknown. When you don't know your enemy, regardless of how weak they may be, they can prove fatal to the entire team. That's true. People definitely are more afraid of the stuff they don't know. That's why there's the saying goes, better the devil you know than one you don't know. Only when you know yourself and the enemy can you win every battle. If you want to evaluate the enemy's strength in combat, combat itself is not the only factor. Which alpha video? So, Motivated Alpha and Spirit want me to watch the latest video in the PGR YouTube channel. So the one that shows off the newest alpha frame. But what do you think, Rojak? Do you think I should watch that? Or is that like kind of a spoiler? Because the last time these guys asked me to watch a video, you know, the one of Selena, it turns out to be a video that kind of spoils something between Selena and the Commandant. So, you think I should watch it and then? The latest alpha video? First, you must consider the environment. If the enemy is familiar with their surroundings, they will have the upper hand. Second, how well does the enemy know you? If your opponent already knows your weaknesses and combat methods, you can't treat them according to your preliminary analysis. 3. What is their true objective? Aside from direct confrontation with the enemy, they also have strategic objectives. Ignore this point and they'll lead you right into their trap. Don't say I didn't teach you anything. 4. What is the current state of you and your enemy? Aside from injuries and weaponry, what are their strengths and weaknesses? Can you use these to your advantage? All of these factors must be taken into account. Not spoilers. That way of thinking is something Cosmic Horror Stealth loves the most. The more you know, the closer to insanity you are. Oh, Kyrion, hi! It's been a while. Hello, I hope you had a good week. How's your Friday been? Hello, welcome back. There are still many other factors that influence your judgment. For example, as we all know, if you don't factor in the ballistic calculator, windage, and elevation when sniping, you will miss each and every shot. Windage is an actual word. Exceptional and wise commandants have this intuition, allowing them to accurately assess the current state of the enemy. Latest alpha video beyond? Not really a spoiler. Okay, so it's safe for me to watch that. Good to know. Prior to the Ascendants making their presence known to the public, many people thought that such measures would not need to be taken into consideration while facing the mindless corrupted. But after graduation, the more you participate in combat, the more you understand the instructor's teachings, especially against this unknown enemy. That's not gameplay if that's what you want to see. Not really gameplay, it's more like I just want to see what her new frame looks like. The battle, which is forced to take place, lasts 3 minutes. During this time, Vonnegut unleashes a never-ending barrage of unexpected attacks. Practically everyone has sustained injuries except her, who is familiar with Vonnegut. For some reason or another, the agent seems to have avoided fatally injuring the team. Like a cat toying with its prey, he takes joy in relentlessly striking them. But even Alpha is not... Oh, they finally revealed that it's Alpha. But even Alpha is not able to really hit Vonnegut, and all her attacks bounce off his defense barrier, one after another. His defense is such a pain! Be a man and stop turtling! Put down the shield! Combat involves defense as well. What right do you have to taunt me if you aren't even skilled enough to get close? And why are you always protecting that Commandant in the middle? He takes leisurely steps in that direction. So that's it. You're like a crystal pyramid. It's a prism! You've unleashed their strength, causing them to quickly fade. That's not what the Commandant does. Say what you like, I'm growing bored of this. He puts his hands behind his back and a sardonic smile appears on his lips. The captain who changed his frame hasn't returned yet. Could he have been eaten by the hetero hive mother? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Or maybe not. Maybe he wants to be the one to eat Chrome. Eat him out, maybe. It's been good for the most part, that's great. With the sole exception of some random classmate who you never talk to bullying you, saying things about your hair. Oh, that's not great. How dare that person? Your hair is the best. Your hair is nice and shiny and soft. Don't listen to them. I feel like when it comes to something like hair, everything is completely objective. You know, hair doesn't really matter in the end. At the end of the day, we all will grow bald eventually. I believe in him. Oh? Vonnegut raises his hand, considering the punishing virus, condensing the punishing virus into a handful of fine photo sand. But just as he's about to clench his fist, an earthquake-like roar can be heard in the distance. Clip that. Clip what? When I said we're all growing bald eventually, it's true. Everyone loses their hair eventually. Ah! A ragged cry comes from the other side of the wall. You know what? With all of the ridiculous and outrageous things that I've said, I'm surprised none of you have clipped anything. Keep it up. Congrats. Looks like you put your faith in the right person after all. He slowly applauds them. I'll hold up my end of the bargain. You're free to leave. But there's something I have to do to erase any trace of vital information. Light turns into sand and pours out of his palm. As it lands on the ground, the punishing virus concentration in the area rises drastically. This place is about to collapse. Retreat! The team covers each other while making for the exit. What about Percy and Ursi and Reina? Wait, no, Ursi's already dead. What about Kamu? He's still down there, right? And also Cerberus. Actually, we're leaving a bunch of people behind, aren't we? Well, sucks to be them. Get Commandant out of here. So you spotted in kind, saying that even on a bad hair day, your hair is still 1,000 times better than her wet spaghetti hair. And then you left the group chat. You know what? Good on you. Yeah, that's one way to assert dominance. Run to Lucia, run to the exit. Yeah, assert dominance by by calling their hair is spaghetti hair and then leaving. Yeah, it's this chapter. It's the chapter with Nugget. The bond can be a troublesome thing sometimes, can it not? It seems that Von Nugget has already taken their various evacuation routes into consideration. He ensnares Lucia and others who try to protect you in a surge of punishing current. Right as the team is unable to continue onward, the ceiling begins to collapse. Even though you manage to avoid the first few fallen fragments, the successive collapses prove too much. It's a massive stone slab falls on your fragile human body. No, the squishy human got squished! Even though vital parts like your neck are protected, you still hear a crack among your ribs. Ow. Oof. Cracked ribs are always the worst. Commandant! No, I've been squished! Her worried cry is almost drowned out in the collapsing rubble and screams from her companions. The demolition here has not been completed. He keeps his promise and only unleashes the red current in his hands along the wall and ground. However, you struggle under the rubble like prey caught in a bear trap. His attacks are concentrating on the area around us. We can't go over, or they'll hit the Commandant. Divert the attacks! Good observation skills, but will that do you any good? You hear a deafening crackling from an explosion by your ears. A wall collapses onto you, causing your chest to crunch out, again from the impact. Oh no, the human got squished the second time! Commandant! The almost hoarse cry and the severe pain in your chest penetrates into your nerves. Your broken ribs stab your lungs. Ow! Ugh. Don't really like arguing with people. You had a feeling that if you didn't stand up, they'd keep targeting you. People tend to forget being a pacifist doesn't necessarily mean being harmless, right? Right? Yeah. Yeah, give them a taste of their own medicine. I mean, as long as they won't retaliate to you, you know, in a worse way. Sometimes you gotta pick and choose your battles, right? If that person seems like a psycho, then better to just let it go. But if you have a feeling that they won't try to come back worse, then go for it. Yeah, ouch! I know! Broken ribs stabbing your lung. Ow! Over here! The light from her and Lucia's blade hit the defense barrier. Why are they still just calling her, in quotes? We already know it's Alpha. They already said it's Alpha. The thunderous rumble coursing through the wall shifts towards them. Interesting, how interesting it is to see you struggle. If you want to save that Commandant, come at me, all of you. Come at me, bruh! You just want to stay and continue fighting. If you're worried about the collapsing arena, I don't mind moving our battle somewhere safe. Then let's go! Bring it! In the angry words of Kamui, their footsteps and the harsh sound of electricity fades into the distance. As the room gradually falls silent, you are left here alone. Blood pours into your trachea, choking you. Your brain fills with the fear of suffocation and drowning. Even as the deafening sound of a battle fade into the distance, the shockwaves cause the fractured walls of the waterway to continue to collapse. Well, I guess this is it. It was nice knowing you, Grey Raven Commandant. I guess after this, we're playing as a different MC, huh? Oh well. Right as you're about to drown in agony, the floor beneath you begins to crack. It's going to break. The cracks begin to expand, causing your body to have a sinking sensation. As if adding fuel to the fire, you hear the rushing sound of water beneath the collapsing floor. Boy Nugget is envious of Commandant's bond. Oh, that's why. That's why he was being extra salty. He's just jealous. The red tide? In the darkness, a horrifying thought comes to mind. If you fall into the red tide, you will turn into one of its projections. Yep, pretty much. Oh, but then again, we did recently learn that the Commandant is kind of immune. Kind of. Will you be like Silkworm's Commandant, misleading Roland down the wrong path? If Asimov was here, would he classify these thoughts as the reason for your mind beacon's corruption? I mean, you know what? Our ribs are broken anyway, and we already got blood in our trachea. Might as well drown in the watermelon juice. No, now's not the time to think about this. Okay. However, no matter how hard you struggle, you cannot free yourself from the wreckage. Struggling will only cause you to suffer and suffocate in even more intense agony. Using your last ounce of strength, you free your hand, grasping the locator. Locator? Percy? Locator. Whether it's from the damage sustained from the wreckage or the existence of the signal jammer, Percy's beacon on the locator stops nearby, accompanied by a loading prompt. So that's how it is. You use your only free hand to refresh the locator. Finally, you manage to trigger the alarm function. But right as the alarm sounds, the cracks widen and the floor begins to collapse. Guess we're going on a swim. Oh hey! Chrome! You found us! You found me! The stone slab slides through the crack in the floor and splashes the red tide below. However, your wrist is pulled to the edge. Looking up, you see the crumbling ceiling rain down like hail, but Chrome manages to shelter you from the rubble. Chrome! My Prince Charming! You've never looked more handsome, you white boy, you! Sorry, I'm late. With his frame heavily damaged, Chrome struggles to pull you up. His frame trembles as if he's fully exerted himself. You've never looked less Twinkie to me. Even so, his grip strengthens as if constricting your wrist. Saying this now might not be, but I can't control. Chrome gasps for air. Aside from his vice grip, he seems to be struggling even to breathe. Hey! Oh my god, Christopher, welcome! How have you been? I hope you've been well. I hope you had a good week today. Or, like, this week. Hello! Hello, hello! Like a rookie out of his depths, all he can do is try his best to control his syntax module and send out a call for help. But you do not need any further explanation to understand that Chrome's mind is beginning to deviate. Establish a memory link with me! Got it. Firmly holding Chrome's hand, you establish a memory link when he was on the maintenance desk. Realizing that his mind is stable, he quickly hoists you up and you fall into his embrace. Chrome, my Prince Charming! Pardon me, Commandant, but if I carry you on my back, that'll just make your wounds even worse. That's fine, you know, as long as you're okay with Nugget seeing your princess carry me. I don't think I can handle his blazing jealousy for me anymore. And so, also, thanks, Commandant. I should be thanking you. You're welcome, Mr. Rat. It was nothing. Why rat? Chrome smiles, then runs out with you in his arms. I'm not the rat right now. I severed the pendulum only to throw you into the pit. But you saved me. Working with you is a treat. Likewise. Whenever I'm hanging on the edge of a cliff, you always pull me up. I'm happy to return the favor, Commandant. What do you mean always? When have we ever done something like this for you? I feel like you're misremembering things, Chrome. Are your memories deviating again? Percy and Reina are about to detonate the poly furnaces. Hold on. We need to get out of here. Got it. I'll leave it to you then. Chrome nods, then races to the exit. Be careful of my ribs. They're puncturing my lungs, you know. While evacuating, you run into the team anxiously looking for you. Chrome hands you to Wanchi. With the help of your team, you safely evacuate the waterway. You've been good, minus a busted knee? Due to an accident while walking late Saturday night ceiling though. How have you been? I've been doing well. I've been taking care of the kitten and stuff. Busted knee? Oh my god. I mean, I'm glad that that's the worst that happened. Hopefully that's the worst. At least it's healing well, probably. Oh my god, busted knee. Damn, I don't think I've ever had anything worse than a scrape on my knees. At least you're getting better though. I hope you're taking some days off then. Holy shit. Busted knee. Ugh. And you know you and I are old, Christopher. If we bust anything, it's gonna take a while to heal. Oh my god. Suddenly, the underground labyrinth of secrecy erupts with a deafening roar. The remains of the red-tide creatures are buried underground in an instant, forced to lay dormant among the wreckage. We just made it all go kablooey. In the aftermath, the survivors exchange glances. Wanchi mends all your wounds, allowing everyone to regain basic mobility. This is just emergency treatment. You'll have to treat your more serious wounds back in Babylonia. Yeah, I know. I'm not looking forward to seeing Liv and having her mother hand me. Everyone is wounded to varying degrees from the battle, fortunately none of which are fatal. Mission complete. Let's head back. Where's Cerberus? Oh, Kamu! They left before us. They should be in Babylonia by now. Kamu, when did you get here? Just now? Captain! What is it? Still crying about losing a few fingers? No, it's not that. You gave me Ursi's name tag to hold on to as you were climbing out of the waterway, but you lost the name tag. Reina, you're useless. You lost it? When we were evacuating, I think I lost it when that weird electric current cut off my fingers holding the name tag. I was so worried about evacuating I didn't notice. Percy sighs and squeezes Reina's shoulders helplessly. Even if you did notice, there wasn't anything you could do. Staying alive is more important. Well, Commandant, we managed to stay alive and complete the mission. But I'm really sorry that I didn't go back for you as soon as I could. Ah, it's okay. At least I gotta have Chrome Princess carry me. That's something. You made the right call. 2 cuts, 1 minor, 1 somewhat major left knee. You've been treating it while working from home this week. And crying because yeah, we're too old to be injuring ourselves like this. Cuts too, dang. Did you have to get stitches? I'm guessing getting stitches on your knee is kinda bad, right? Because you need to bend your knees constantly, so the stitches will, I guess, constantly be getting like stretched out every time you bend your knee. Yeah. We're we're just at that age, Christopher, where every little scrape and scratch is gonna be worse for us than it was for us 10 years ago. Oh my god. Just imagining it is giving me anxiety. It's dangerous to stay here any longer. Now that you've recovered, let's get back ASAP. You're right, let's go. On the way to the transport craft, you look back to see Chrome looking at you. Was it a little too coincidental Chrome saved you right at the last second? Chrome, what is it? How do you know I was there? The locator. He shows you the small locator in his hand. I wanted to regroup with everyone after the battle. That's when I ran into them. Chrome glances at Captain Percy and sees him give a thumbs up. Even though it malfunctioned when I approached you, I could tell I was close by given the location of the collapse. That's when I heard the alarm. I wasn't being pursued by Von Nugget like everyone else, so I could act more freely. Ah, Nugget didn't come after you. Interesting. What about that agent? A strange lady appeared during the battle. Von Nugget stopped attacking as soon as he saw her. Strange lady? I don't know, we were all concerned with finding you. As soon as he saw her, he immediately stopped attacking and retreated. Oh, was it not Alpha? By the way, Kamui saw Alpha already, right? Is he not a little weirded out that she looked a lot like Lucia? Was it the other agent that Gabriel had mentioned? Another agent. It's possible, but we don't know much about her. During the discussion, the team arrives at the transport craft. On the scorched land, they see a polished name tag engraved with Ursi's name. Ah! Ursi's name tag. What's it doing here? I'm getting a high reading of punishing virus concentration from the name tag. Be careful. Percy puts on a pair of protective gloves, then clutches it tightly. Ah. Who brought it here? Could it be Alpha? Everyone looks around at their surroundings, but no one is there. Let's get out of here. Okay. Thankfully, you didn't need stitches. Okay, that's good. Well, it could have used it, but you opted to treat it with medical gauze and Vaseline. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's good. I mean, yeah, Alpha did help cover them against Nugget, right? Wanshi and Kamui were both there, but I guess maybe she like kept her back to them the whole time, and that's why, you know, she was always in quotes as her instead of just outright calling her Alpha. With the familiar rumbling of the engine filling the cabin again, the transport craft smoothly enters low Earth orbit. Once the dust and smoke from the explosion have settled, a tranquil silence returns to the area. The gale sweeps the shattered debris into its embrace and dances through the craters of the devastated land. The dust will one day heal the wounds of the earth and life will begin anew. But before they can witness it, they have no choice but to return to Eden, floating in the sea of stars. However, what was once a paradise is now a prison. Oh? Did Kurono take over Babylonia? What was with that last sentence? Hello? I'm guessing that means that Kugawa Kurono is now in charge of Babylonia. That he somehow, I don't know, maybe he killed Hasid and Nicola and has married Celica. Alright, that should be it for this. I don't think I'm gonna do the hidden tonight. I guess I'll do it on Monday. Hold on. Am I missing something? Yeah. Peaceful Refuge. Okay, let me mute the game. Then let's go back to YouTube. Okay, let's see. PGR. Okay, it's the latest video. The one with the beautiful alpha face. So this one? Okay, just this one. No spoilers, hopefully. The froggy. The froggy. And I guess that's little alpha. She doesn't have black hair like little Lucia did. The 2D animation. The ugly froggy. She's like me, she still uses the Commandant and Alpha. She still uses wired headphones. Oh? Is that supposed to be Liv? Oh no, it's the Commandant. We have white hair? The Commandant has white hair? Yeah, Froggy. No hidden here tonight. No, no hidden here tonight. Oh. Oh, that's her new frame. Ah, okay. She has two horns, two inver devices, inver shards. Okay, hold on. I want to see who are all these supposed to be. That's Luna. Who's? I'm guessing that's Roland and maybe Lamia or a new ascendant we haven't met yet. I think it's Lamia because she has the fish fins. Huh. Luna walking. You know what? That was kind of spoiled for me. If that really was Lamia or like a new character I haven't met. People are thinking that they retconned her hair to be white, but I think they only did that so we won't be confused thinking it's Lucia. Yeah, I think it's that too. I think this is supposed to be an alternate reality, I guess, where everything is peaceful and Alpha gets to just be Alpha. I guess maybe if she does have white hair in this childhood fantasy, then maybe she fantasizes Lucia also being here and keeping her white hair as her way of like differentiating herself with her twin, maybe. Okay, that was cute. That was nice. That was a nice little... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Not this again! You know what? Let me just end it right here. Let me... Before the stream crashes from all of this... okay. I guess we're ending things here then, everyone. Okay, thank you again for joining me tonight. I will see you guys again. Okay, Sticks, if you're still there, carry on. And okay, Sticks, if you're still there, carry on. And Road Jack and Christopher, take care, everyone. Goodbye. Motivated Alpha, bye bye. Take care. Have a good weekend. Bye.